Hey everybody, welcome back to ESL King of the Hill. I'm Sage, I'm joined by the always lovely Mr. Tasty Steve. I got a chance to sit down and talk with the players a little bit, but I don't want to be too selfish. Steve, what did you think about the interviews and everything we heard?
Well, I was going to ask. I mean, I'm glad that you brought up the fact that Justin is typically more of a turtle-style player, especially in Season 2, where we have these very offensive-based characters that are able to do a lot of damage, a.k.a. Balrog, a.k.a., you know, Cammy, and how that applies to his style and if it's going to translate easier for him in this new season. I like the fact that you touched on that, as well as asking him about how he feels about tier-wise where his character stands. So those are very good points to kind of touch on.
That's one thing that's always puzzled me about Justin. He rates his characters so high. Like, even when everybody else is like, you know, they're whatever, he's like, you know, my character's mad good. You just got to be good.
You have to be confident. That's like your older brother. You're always going to say, but my older brother's the best. Well, you're always going to say that your character is the best, and why wouldn't you? Especially coming into a competitive situation. You don't want to go in and be like, oh, my character's all right. You want to go in and be like, look, my character's best. I'm the best. You suck. I mean, that's why I'm sponsored. Stuff like that's what you want to have that kind of ammo in the chamber waiting. It's mental damage.
Yeah, when you play confident and you are confident in your character, then you believe in it, you can get the job done for sure. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting match. It's a super kind of turtley defensive style, the American turtle.
Yes,
Justin Wong is just so patient versus the young buck, really young, aggressive,
these little kids, man, they're always off the hip. With their attacks, their offense, but I really like. I think that's a cool thing to see, especially considering that we're kind of in a transitional phase, especially for fighting games, coming from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 is still new, and somebody might be in danger of getting nerfed.
Oh man, no, not like this. But
Guile, you know, so
it's gonna be interesting to see for sure. Especially, you know, you mentioned that big damage, and somebody might not believe you. Justin Wong is definitely gonna get hit and eat 80% of his life.
Look,
sometime very soon in this set.
Don't be afraid. There's going to be a lot of red stuff at the top of your screen. Just hold on tight. Look at the combos. Don't be too alarmed.
Yeah, and you know, if you forget to set your alarm often and you wake up late in the afternoon, you'll probably miss all the social alerts that go on over at twitter.com/ESL, of course. That's where you can find all the info about the King of the Hill. And that's, you know, if you're interested who's going to be playing next week, right? You don't know what time it starts. You just want to tune into that social channel down there. And you may be thinking, well, you know, they talk a lot about Street Fighter ESL. Where can I hear about all the amazing games that happen in the fighting game community? You can watch the Ultra 10 TV show every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Just a few hours from now, we do a little show on there. You and I are on there with Ultra David and James Chen. We talk about all things fighting games, news, events, you know, different opinions, subjects come up. It's a very interesting show. Definitely tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to see a little bit of us. Steve, we've done a lot of talking. The throat's getting dry. I got to hop into the matches already. I want to see our players throw down in this first of 10 between newly signed Echo Fox, Justin Wong, and Pi Smug. It's going to be a good one. So here we go. We're going to jump into our set in just a second. You can see them there, Justin, with that orange Echo Fox jacket.
Looking a little Mr. Wizard-like over there these days with all that orange. I know that makes Mr. Wizard happy.
All that orange. And you can see Smug just chilling. He's going to throw on the headset. It looks like he's got that Excellent Adventure shirt on there. I'm a fan.
Right?
I'm a fan. The greatest of ease. You know. You and I were recently on there.
I know, right? Oh, those were some amazing episodes. They're good times. Good times.
Look at this teal, turquoise-ish Balrog for Smug on the right. Echo Fox is Justin Wong on the left with the Karin. And it's going to be an interesting match. So one thing to keep in mind is just to check the pace in the neutral. See the kind of slow and steady that Justin's looking to play and find out if Smug can crack that kind of turtle and get in there and make his offense count. So we'll see at the start. You see Justin, nice and slow, right? Smug with a little check. That crouching medium kick now in Season 2 is a low. It wasn't a low last season, so interesting thing to keep in mind in this set.
And look at the neutral being played right here by Justin right now, trying to bait out an attack, and there's a button from Smug.
Yeah, a little interrupt. That's going to be important, seeing the defensive interrupts from Smug.
Nice whip punish with the EX. There's the block on the V reversal. You see that counter hit, no confirmed by Justin, though.
Yeah, but he was just committed to those defensive buttons. An important thing to note is that defense in fighting games is not just blocking. It's also knowing when to hit buttons, when to tech throws, when to do stuff. You can't always just be patient.
Right.
But so far, Smug has actually really done a great job of cornering Justin, keeping the control, and there is no anti-air.
All right, there's the activation by Justin off of that blocked roundhouse. And you see the pressure kind of increase. Nice neutral jump there by Smug, and an even better block right there on that cross-up. Another V reversal.
Got to be careful, though. Justin with a ton of meter. That's got to be punished. Not enough. but close, and the throw
nice
will do
throw.
it.
You see him just inch forward just a little bit after that block and walk forward. That's really good because they don't know if you're going to hit a button. And you see Smug establishing that early.
Yeah, impressive thing to note so far is that, you know, Justin, normally a much slower player, but Smug has done a great job on defense, right? For being the more aggressor usually, he's done a great job of being patient. Interesting jump jab to get over the timing. EX, that is advantage on blocks, so Justin does have to kind of sit there and deal with the mix-up after.
Crush gets the crush counter. This is going to hurt.
That's the damage that we talked about.
Jesus.
And Justin with the wake-up button, he played it a little faster now. Corner positioning for Justin.
And what a lucky break for Justin. That stun bar going down a little further. And you see Smug, all this pressure walking in. Nice crouching forward, gets to confirm. Stealing trigger, there's a throw into the corner. Justin trying to make a comeback, definitely with the life deficit.
That patience from Smug was out of control. Justin has to be so careful now, though. If Smug finds an activation, there it is.
And no V reversal available right now, so it's going. Oh my God!
Anti-air.
It eats a part of the damage, and that's what made that a success because those EX moves definitely have armor. So he plows right through the first move and eats the attack, taking the first match on the side of Mr. Pie Smug.
That was crazy. The most impressive part is that you did see the offense from Smug, right? But also you saw the patience. You saw him in neutral know, like, look, this character, Karin, she has really great buttons. I have to sit here and deal with it. Man, look at the V gauge he built from that. Check the bottom right. Look at that. Smug already with a ton of V meter. And that's the thing about Balrog. Very powerful V trigger, but also builds it so quickly because crush counters build you V meter, and he uses his V skill a lot, which is a lot of V trigger bar built up. No punish on the sweep that time.
Yeah, I was wondering. And I like the fact that Smug is playing really safe right now. We were talking about how forceful he likes to be in this matchup, being a younger player. On top of it, he's playing a boxer, but these frame traps that he's trying to like push on Justin right now, definitely not working out. Finds the activation off that target. Goes for the throw bait. Oh my God, with the charge punch.
Yeah, the turnaround punch, throw invincible at the start now. Bait, and the punish from Justin, jab, Tenko.
Nice walk-up pressure and nice jab to challenge that walk-up from Justin Wong. And that's a very prevalent thing, especially in Street Fighter V. You get really up-close pressure from characters like Cammy, Karin, and they want you to get that tick throw situation. But you have to be brave enough to challenge in some situations.
Right, exactly. And you see Smug, he challenged with that jab, right? He's done the target combo a few times, which is the light kick. But that time he did the jab. The combo here, Justin just gets the V skill. And that builds a lot of V
trigger. I was just about to say. Oh, another roundhouse. Look at these whip punishing. Going up in the level by Justin Wong.
But you see Justin, he talked about this in an interview. You see the distance he's playing, right? He's not necessarily mauling super hard. He's willing to go back to this neutral and just kind of relax.
Oh.
Yeah, got clipped. Gotta be careful now. Smug, yeah, that big roundhouse and a V trigger. Justin has the Rekkas on deck and puts him in, you know, one hit will kill scenario. Smug just got tagged. Great round. That's the kind of Justin round you expect, right? Slow and steady.
Final round.
And you see him conserve that critical art gauge, all that EX meter carrying over into this third round. Second match, of course. Smug as well as Justin Wong on set point right now.
You see full gauge for both players. Both these characters have great ways to hit confirm into it. Oh, the turnaround punch, yeah. That moved much better this season. You can charge it up and gain more advantage on hit or block. It's throw invincible. It's definitely much better.
Nice tech up close. And there you see Justin fishing with that roundhouse, trying to score a hit, but you see Smug trying to press in. Oh, nice.
And the V reversal from Justin. EX to get in, too. He's got pressure now.
Oh, nice, the nice roll right there to keep that pressure going. Justin didn't hit a button. Overhead. The trickery.
And he looked for the frame trap, but Justin, he's living. Oh, punish. Jab, Tenko. He still has the V trigger. Probably going to look for activation soon, but Smug, too. One hit will kill for either player now.
Critical art is available for Justin. There's that activation and trigger.
Does the back step. Gotta be careful at this range, man.
Nice stare down, and there's the activation. No V reversal available because she has trigger active. And look at this pressure from Smug. Justin.
No anti-air, but other side.
He missed the combo. What's gonna happen? 30 seconds left. That trigger's almost
trigger
out.
left for Justin. Now Smug in there.
Crush counter. Oh man, did you see the spin around and just the hand first?
Huge roundhouse, and Smug gets that big crush. 2 games for him now over Justin.
And like we said before, these are fast matches because damage-wise, Balrog does so much damage now. Just in Street Fighter V in general, he's doing a lot of damage. It's really scary, man. It's really off-putting, especially fighting the character.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing so far is how patient Smug is, right? Like, he is playing So calm and collected in this neutral.
And he said this before in your interview, is like he gets to play a lot of Karin, so he knows those danger areas. He knows where he can't hit too many buttons, and he knows where to take the offense like that right there. Dash up throw to get that offense started. Slightly walks Justin to the corner, but he's fighting out.
And his dash punches have been really kind of awkwardly timed, which is actually a very important skill to have, right? Justin hasn't been able to predict them, and they've just been spaced really well.
Wow.
Counter hit combo.
And Justin not challenging that turn punch at all. Have you seen that been a great focal point of like pressure for Smug?
Justin with the meaty here. No combo completion, and he backs off on hit on the record. Got to be careful about dropping these scenarios and the big uppercut. Yeah, first time Justin's gone to that.
Well, we've seen Smug has been putting a lot of pressure on Justin, so I'm surprised that especially Justin, would take that chance right there, burning that meter.
Yeah, and I mean, if it was blocked, the damage output, and there's the whip punish from Smug. He's whip punished with dash punch a few times.
Specifically,
there it is.
Yeah.
Advantage again. Oh, no punish from Justin, but spacing was kind of far.
And look at that grade damage that's actually like, it's working in Smug's favor. He's not even doing that much on it, but he always cleans it up.
Right. Whip punish again, man. Those roundhouses from Justin, they have to connect, otherwise Smug's going to get in there. Trigger activated. Again, Karin builds V-trigger really fast, too. There's 2-bar V-trigger, which means she gets the activation a little sooner than Balrog with 3.
And in certain matchups, her V-skill is a lot more useful, means she's going to get it even faster.
Right, exactly. Oh, crushed. No combo off of it. He just goes in for the pressure.
Nice.
Oh, jab, Tenko, though. That could have been big damage. Justin's got a lot of meter to spend. And there, anti-air from Smug.
Nice. Thought that was going to be overhead. Another big roundhouse. Another crush counter. 1 round apiece in this 3rd match.
We saw that standing heavy punch come out from Justin. Surely a V-roast. But just the button ended up coming out instead, and that got him killed. Whip punish.
Nice. Gets the sweep. We know Justin's a big fan of his whiff punish sweep.
Yeah, you see Justin getting crush counter roundhouse twice, but not turning it into big damage. You can actually do EX Tenko off of it.
There's that standing medium kick again into the confirm.
And now watch this round from Justin. Now that he's got such a massive lead, we'll see what Smug can do. This is where his patience is really going to be tested.
Because he has critical art, and oh wow, lots of damage is on the table right now for Boxer, especially when he has trigger active and full critical art.
Whip punish was crazy from Smug.
Oh, nice anti-air, anticipating the jump. Justin didn't take the bait.
Last hit will do it, and that's a game for Justin. That was terrifying. As that jab he did was coming out, there was the button from Smug. Had Justin been clipped, there was a ton of meter available for Balrog. He might have died.
And you see that Justin is getting a little more comfortable at testing those spins now. He's throwing out double jab to make sure that Balrog stays honest in some of these situations and not keep going for those overheads or just delay walk-up throw. I really like it.
Yeah, you saw that right little smile on Justin's face, like, oh, all right. Like he learned something there. It's a little trick up his sleeve. That whip punish, man, he's so on point with it. It's the footsies from Justin Wong.
Oh my God, nice dash up. Look at this pressure right now. And there's the activation. That little bitty V trigger makes it so she gets that turnaround early in the matches.
Yeah, check out the whip punishing from Justin. There'll be so many times where Smug just has something. Oh, it missed.
Oh, thought an attack was probably going to come out early, hoping to eat a piece of armor with that EX move.
Meaty Rekka you saw there from Justin. That's to guarantee the advantage on block. Interesting little setup from Karin. Oh, big jump, yes. Balrog anti-air is really, really good. You got to be careful about that jump.
Another whiff punish dash throw. You see him fishing with that roundhouse again, trying to get that crush counter. Definitely has saved him 2 times now. There's the throw.
You got to be careful if you're Justin, but he got the confirm.
And that's going to be critical art.
So clutch, Justin, there in that corner with that button. Because you got to look at, the bottom right. Smug had a ton of meter.
Yep.
And V-trigger on deck. So, Justin hitting buttons is really terrifying, but he found the right spot to do so.
And Smug was closing in, so he can close out that round. I mean, I don't blame him, but that's when the waiting comes in. And look how much V-gauge she just got for hitting him with 1 V-skill. Even on block, she gets a nice chunk.
Challenge with the roundhouse there, man. Smug, okay.
Nice sweep.
Big jump over. Yeah, it keeps the pressure pretty simple. Look at all the gray that Smug got added up, though. Karin got 3 medium normals on block, and then look, just cashed it out. Big damage on just that 1 little medium kick.
Smug looking for Justin to try to backdash to get out of there, and there's that whip punishment again, and tries to go for a reset. And like I said before, Justin actually hit a button this time.
Yeah, he knows when to challenge. He's picking his spots well.
Ooh.
The low and the interrupt on it, Justin was ready for it. That's super hard to be prepared for. Oh, not quite critical art. He's 1 hit away. Overhead.
Oh, the overhead.
Should be dead.
You dead?
Oh, he ran out of V-trigger. You saw him hitting jab at the end, but yeah. Button from Justin got stuck. One of the few times where that challenge hasn't worked out.
And Justin not in a bad position. He still has critical art available going into this last round to potentially tie the set.
Yeah, and you know how Justin's whip punishes are. You can find that low medium kick challenge. Lands the critical art. Oh, no anti-air.
Oh, crush counter again.
Huge damage.
Look at the life.
The gray is adding up. Sweep. And Smug.
The shimmy to the stun. With the perfect.
Smug picking his spots like he picks his boogers. Perfect spacing to get in there, make the throw whiff, handle the job.
He tried to tuck that glove into her body. He was like, take this with you. It's cold out there. Take this punching bag.
Duff. What a round from Smug. And Justin, you know, the ground games look great for him, but not convincing enough. Smug has fought on the ground well and kind of prevented Justin from just getting all his damage there. So I think this is where Justin has to find a better way to intercept or turn on the offense a little bit.
Nice. You see Justin slowing it down just a little bit more, and nice walk back and then jump in. It throws off the anti-air from Smug.
And the empty jump too. Justin made it whiff because there was no button, right? That button, okay. No EX again. What? Justin's got to get that EX Tenko. Yeah, you can't combo off the dash forward. You have to do either V-skill or the my. What a whip punish, but
that would have been amazing. Nice V-reversal here from Justin. He gives up his trigger to stop that offense from Smug.
And you know he'll do it again, too.
Yeah.
If Smug goes for dash punches, he's not afraid to V-reversal.
It's too much damage on the table. Balrog has full critical art and a little trigger left.
Oh, the range. And there's the V-reversal. Look at all that gray up there. That's one of the important parts about V-reversal this season. They add a ton of gray damage, and it rarely goes away. So, but this is it. If Smug finds a hit here, he'll confirm into critical art and get the round.
And just like Justin, same way. You know both of them will spend it to take that round.
For sure. I mean, you know, getting around is totally worth a meter. The dash up roundhouse this time.
I can't believe he dashed up. There's the V-reversal again. We just talked about it. Standing strong.
Justin challenging. He just needs one button. Overhead is not going to do it.
Oh, another throw. Dash up. The tick throw. Jump out.
Back.
Anti-air. Jump. Try to jump out. Super. Yeah. Oh, man. I thought Smug was going to do his.
He just lost the meter. Man, I was so scared. That's where Street Fighter 5 needs slow-mo.
I know, right? You see me call it out like a Pokemon attack? I was like, do yours.
Hit him with the one-man punch. Oh, it didn't come out. Man, that was terrifying, that situation in the corner. Justin living.
Oh my God, dash up crush counter. And look at, look how he cranks it up. She just lost 60% of her life.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, whip punish again. And Smug's ground game. So impressive. Yeah, and there's no punish there. And he's mixed up dash up throw and dash up roundhouse so much that I think now Justin is not quite sure of what he should go for after. You know, obviously the goal is to interrupt the dash. But that's just not happening.
Well, Smug is doing a great job of walking up and mixing up dash punches. So Justin is not sure where to try to test at this point in time. And you see him, I feel like that was a move out of desperation that just to make sure that Smug stayed off him. He's lost so much life already.
Oh, confirmed from Justin though. He fights out of the corner. Throw tech. Man, Smug's ground game is super. Yeah, he just knows all the spots.
Yeah. Like I said, he said he plays a lot of Karin, so I'm not surprised he's well versed in it. And there's another expenditure of EX bar from Justin.
Yeah, if you're Smug, you're totally okay with that, right? I mean, losing that little bit of gauge is totally okay. Justin with the challenge on the spin again.
And I like that. Yeah, it's not safe, and that scares a lot of people because they see that movement and they think it's attack, and a lot of times it's just a movement to get in.
Right. Oh, the big whip.
Oh, crush counter roundhouse.
And a dash up again. He's got to combo off that or stop the dash.
Oh my God, 4-1 in the favor of Pie Smug right now, and he seems like he knows exactly what Justin wants to do sometimes.
Yeah, he seems totally in control. Not only in just what Justin wants to do, but the matchup. He always knows the range where he needs to be against Justin. It's really impressive.
And we heard Justin say that he actually played Balrog to get prepared for this, and obviously it's looking like two different monsters right now. If Smug is playing this well, and Balrog plays just as well, but
different style, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin is certainly having trouble, right? He's making grounded hits happen, but Smug is kind of equalizing, and not only that, but finding better offense. So if you're Justin, you either have to get more damage on the ground or turn up your offense. Oh, no punish was out of range.
And look how much life Balrog has lost already, as opposed to Karin.
Yeah, this is the range you need to play perfect as Justin. If you make a mistake, it adds up quick. There's the combo.
Gets the combo this time, just uses that V skill. And I feel like that's going to give him access to more damage earlier because he's going to get that trigger.
Oh, crushed.
Oh,
And he pops
man.
the trigger. He's going to keep him standing here. Justin, he'll take the throw, but you got to be careful. That stun's building up, and that should be the round.
Gets a little meter. Ugh.
Huge damage. Huge meter build. The danger of Balrog this season.
She is going to be a boxing glove holder by the time this set is over with, man. Just all my access old boxing gloves is going to be tucked away in Karen's body.
Oh, looking for the frame trap, but Justin stayed patient.
Nice. Gets the crush counter sweep again. Goes for the cross-up jump medium kick, and nice, confirmed by Justin.
Yeah, the delay on that, but so long. Another EXL stun, and Justin building a little meter. Oh, missed. Yeah, didn't get his Tenko, but...
Nice hop back there. That was really dangerous. Critical art was available.
Oh, interrupt.
Nice
but,
crouching strong.
yeah, it was countering hit pushback you saw for Balrog quite out of range. Okay, reversal from Justin, gonna slow things down temporarily, but Smug!
Oh my god, and we see this is where Smug has gotten a lot
He's
of
one guess from
mileage.
winning. Wake up and the punish. Justin, big bet on that wake up low forward.
5-1 right now in favor of Pie. Smug, who seems so comfortable right now. Does not even seem moved by anything that Justin has done.
Yeah, totally in the driver's seat here. And, you know, Smug looking like he's not only in control of the matchup, but also just everywhere Justin wants to be.
And right now we see a veteran move. Justin asks for the character select screen. I like the way he thinks. He's like, you know what, man, I need a breather. These gloves are getting heavy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop these off at the house, get a new character outfit, and then we're gonna come back and try it again.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, you know, Smug was on that normal plane ride over here, relaxing. Justin rolled in, nice and pampered on that Echo Fox private jet, and now throws on the headset. Maybe the audio will help him out, Steve. Let's
I mean,
see.
hopefully, you know.
Or maybe
he's
he'll just
too
hear
used.
himself getting duffed even better. I mean, I have no way to say, but
This
man.
is what happens. The pampered life does this to you.
Yeah.
You're getting jets, you're getting nice stewardesses bringing you crate drinks, and then you're getting your own clothing, and you get beat up by the guy who knows the struggle, who's still hungry out here in the streets,
Yeah.
by Smug.
It's all fun and games on the Air Fox 1, but you get down here where the people are fighting. It's real. Anti-air? No, he was scared.
Nice.
Frame trapping. Yeah, you gotta respect the turnaround punch if he charges it up to 3 or 4.
Nice challenge right there with the crouching medium kick. Justin taking his chance to get out of the corner. Smug challenges with it. Oh my
overhead.
god. Oh, tried to jump out.
Oh, he's so close to stun. Also, man, this round is turned so quickly. And there it is. V-reversal attempt from Justin comes out as a fierce, and that is that Smug.
Bananas? Bananas.
And not only did Smug start off that round with a big deficit, but he just turned it around so quick. Justin looked like he was going to be the one, and then, oh my god, back to back.
Yo,
Beats it.
this guy, Smug.
And what he's done here is stop Justin reacting.
Yeah.
And okay, big risk from Justin.
Activation.
Gotta play it slow. There was still stun up there, so he didn't want to press too hard.
And you see instantly, Smug just hits a button. He wants that stun bar to be a danger. He wants you to question hitting a button in retaliation versus him, because that's how he's winning these rounds.
There it is. 2 checks. Both of them work. Justin gets a little patient, and then the walk-up throw at the end. And man, Smug is like...
He is in cruise control right now.
It's crazy just how comfortable he looks. It's a lot of these ranges, right, where you expect Justin to kind of like be the one, you know, taking the lead in the footsies. Smug is just like, yep, I'm gonna hang out right here, whiff punish this, get in this way, jump right here. Everything's perfect time.
And quick tidbit of information. Me and Justin were talking earlier, and he didn't even put Balrog in top 5.
Right.
Yeah, so.
I mean, Karin was right there. She was, you know, she was in that top 5. Maybe the power of belief is not enough. Just because you can fly doesn't mean it's
flying that Air Fox 1. They're not flying in comfort.
Oh, just a big roundhouse. And his offense has been so good. Nice whip punish from Justin, though.
Nice. This round going a little better, but we saw what happens before. Trigger becomes a factor for Balrog, and he has a lot of damage to sit on the table. But he doesn't have any EX bar either, and you see Justin taking full advantage right now.
Hit confirm, EX will stun, and that should be the round for Justin, barring any flubbery. And there was none. So good round from Justin to control things. He needs to slow things down. If this set is gonna go Justin's way, it needs to extend to be about an hour longer. It needs to be slowed down extremely.
Oh, nice. That standing strong from Cammy does such a great job.
Yeah, he seems to have found a new button. We'll see if Smug can deal with it quicker than Justin can get tired of hitting it.
Well, he can go to a range where it's still going to hit, and you can still kind of react to maybe a dash punch or a button, or have time to block.
Yeah, you see, Justin really seems to have found something comfortable here. Overhead is blocked, and no punish with jab Tenko, but he gets a reset.
Uses that dash to get another combo, and here's the push. Trigger is on the table for Balrog, but you know he wants that, so he can save it for later, and this is going to hurt. Wow.
Not quite enough. Just a sliver left for Smug, who's totally not out of this round.
Yeah, we've definitely seen how the damage output of Mr. Balrog, and there's the activation. Anything right now is going to do it. Trigger, that very reversal, not close enough.
Justin, he's just a couple of hits from being dead here. Uh-oh. He's in maybe one-hit kill territory.
Oh, there's the free reversal. Definitely just saved his life. Nice block on the EX low, and a lot of people don't do that.
Oh, he got counter hit. Not quite enough, but a throw kill, a mix-up kill.
There's the free reversal. Anything's going to do it for Justin here.
Block.
Oh, my God. And he gets thrown. Oh, my God. He's so brave.
So brave. He got away with it. And Justin is that reactionary style. But when you have so much thrown at him, you have the ground game, the pressure, the throws, and you can stop his reactions from working, you've done your job. That's what you need to do against Justin. Throw so much at him and be so solid with your offense that he can't react to all the different things going on.
Ugh.
Crushed.
Nice.
That low check right before walking back against Balrog was not the end of the world, as his low pokes were not the most threatening, but certainly that's different this season.
Nice. I like the pursuit that Smug does. He makes sure that when Justin starts to walk back, that he's right there. So you can't hit any buttons on retreat. Nice check right there by Justin. Little offense, there's the forward throw. Oh, nice air to air. I definitely thought Karin was going to come out on top. And here's the trigger activation. You might be dead.
Yeah, you're definitely dead. Huge damage output on Balrog. And I mean, what seemed to be a pretty close set at the start of this has quickly turned into
a snowball effect where you just roll one down the hill and now you got like an avalanche happening.
Yeah,
so
it's turned into Duff City real quick. Man. And yeah, stuff like that. Like you feel like Justin would hit confirm that low forward, right? I mean, a lot of misses. 7-1 the score here with Smug in the lead. And what we're, you know, a lot of people were expecting probably to be a pretty close set.
Well, I think the reason he's not checking so much after all this block pressure is because Smug is so rapidly hitting jab in a lot of these instances, and it's getting him a lot further along. He's trying to frame trap him, and Smug's like, nah, I'm going to hit a button. You're going to hit me, or you're going to hit me. That's it.
Stun. Oh, and Justin with the wake-up button, but a miss! Ooh. Yeah, gotta be low, medium to cancel he wanted. And maximum optimization. Smug. Up another round over Justin Wong. 7-1 the score.
Round 2.
He's got a cool hat, though.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Nice overhead.
Yeah, you see that walk up roundhouse. Smug has done such a good job of walking up and checking with buttons, being in Justin's range and playing point blank, and convincing Justin just not to hit a button. And if he does, he's crush countered. So, yeah, that range is where Smug is excellent.
And I'm telling you, every time Smug thinks that Justin wants to get out, he's right there. He's like, I know you want to get out, so let me spin in here, get this throw, dash punch, eat this pressure, stay. Oh, wow, nice button right there by Justin.
Yeah, he's kind of convinced Justin to stop hitting buttons in these ranges. And that's when he gets stuff like dash up roundhouse or, you know, fake dash punch spin and stuff like that. He's kind of throwing off Justin. As soon as Justin stops hitting a button, Smug recognizes and gets in there. Trigger activation. And he waits for the V reversal. There's been a lot of V reversal from Justin so far. Okay, and there's no check.
Nice.
Overhead. Massive damage.
It's not over yet. Just still has meter and tries to walk under Smug. And now the score is 8-1 in favor of Smug.
8-1. Justin with a little error, and he gets clipped by it. Man.
I don't blame him. I've definitely done that in my trials of Street Fighter V. I'm like, oh, you're in the air. I'm just going to walk under you. And he's like, yo, punch in the top of the dome.
Right on top of the head. And, you know, she's got quick walk speed, too. It's just slight miscalculation on the spacing.
Justin taking that opportunity to backdash to get out of there. Nice V skill, dashes up to keep that pressure going.
Oh, anti-air.
Nice. That's standing fierce for an anti-air. Oh, wow.
Nice buffer, too, from Justin. He was prepared. Stand medium punch, a button. He's hit a lot in the second half of this set we've had.
Oh, nice. Backs up, tries to jump in. Smug ready this time, but has to be careful. Does have trigger available, and we know the kind of damage that happens once he activates.
Oh, full critical art on deck. And there it is.
Not dead.
Definitely dead.
Oh
Justin
my God,
Wong.
I had hope.
You got hope?
I had hope.
So did Justin. And that's another round for Smug. Huge damage output. As you mentioned, it's such a factor because you have to be scared at all times. The throw bait. Oh, and the down fierce cancel.
Double dash up turn punch.
Oh, man. It is looking... Smug
The disrespect is real right now.
Treating him like he's gutter trash. You see that stand medium kick from Smug? He's buffering those into dash punches. Man, he's played the neutral so well.
He's playing so well.
Yeah, Smug with incredible patience at a lot of these times. His ground game and whip punishing is really crazy. I don't know if Justin expected this to have this much trouble dealing with him on the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, he gets knocked down. Oh, and the raw Rekkas, he gets the advantage there, and he's just kind of hanging out now. He's got a lead, but we see how quickly this can swing.
All right, there's the activation. No V reversal available, so that means he's got to choose the right time or just not get hit. I said not get hit. Dude, I said not get hit.
But he's not dead. The delay button, and Justin walks out. EX and the
another
spin.
throw. Oh, and that's going to put Smug on last game to take the set.
Game point Smug. 9-1.
Oh, man. Did you expect this?
I definitely did not expect it.
Definitely didn't expect this.
First of all, I didn't expect the set to be this kind of like, you know, one-sided. I thought for sure it would be very close. But man, Smug is playing so well. Counter hit confirmed from Justin off that medium punch. He's been using that button quite a bit. I think that's an important adjustment. It's not obviously all the adjustment he needs an ice cream set, but it's definitely something.
Nice forward throw again.
Oh, good block.
All right,
Smug
that's the
avoids the
activation.
stun. But there it is. The challenge from Justin. And he closes it out with a perfect. That was a good round. Well, we've seen this quite a few times, right? Where Justin comes out at the start. He's looked really impressive. And then Smug just finds a way to do what he does best.
Oh, wow. Look at that standing strong. Just barely whiffing right there. And Smug not as freely hitting buttons in that range anymore. Look at that. Just walks up, lets him check with it. Nice air-to-air right there. Oh, I'm sorry, anti-air from Justin.
Oh, the block. And look at the damage output on this.
And look at that stun bar.
Oh my gosh, the damage. Look at how much red there is. Reset, and Justin with the button, but he doesn't confirm it.
Tries to go up for that tick throw. Oh my god.
Just up in Justin's face. The Rekka. Oh, he caught him. Oh, but missed his jab Tenko. A lot of pressure Smug has let Justin get away with.
Now you have to second guess using your critical art right here because you're not sure what's going to happen.
Right.
And Smug on set point on a 1st to 10 versus Echo Fox's Justin Wong.
I mean, the first time we've seen this guy Justin out here playing Karin this season. Interrupts. No cancel into the critical art though. Interesting from Justin. Just a little spacing on that V-skill. You can see trying to keep it max range, but Smug, man, in so fast. He's got corner positioning off that one stray dash punch. Okay, back throw. And the crush. A little bit of damage from Justin. This corner control, man, you know, it hasn't really turned into too much damage so far. You know, Smug is getting close to having his critical art.
Nice check right there, and no confirm from Justin.
If Justin makes him block another normal, he will have that V-trigger.
And he needs to be really careful.
Oh, the V-trigger.
Oh my
Standing
god.
reset, you gotta guess. He gets wrong.
Oh my god.
And he's
And that's
dead.
gonna be
That did
dead.
so much damage, the handshake, and that is 10-1. High Smug over Echo Fox's Justin Wong.
Wow. Man, that looked painful. Like for Karin and for Justin, because man, that looked like a completely different set than one I'm pretty sure would be detailed between him and PR Rock.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how one-sided that was. I certainly didn't expect it to go that way at all. I thought for sure the set would be close, but man, Smug came in here and he looked ready at every single angle.
Well, I mean, Smug does have his work still cut out for him because
Right.
he's going to have to face Mr. EG's very own Kenneth Bradley.
Right, and you know, Justin mentioned that orange is the new blue, but it might still be blue as the new blue, man, because that was a crazy set. Smug really just put in work and played super well against Justin in that first 10. And now he's going to have his work cut out for him. Obviously, he's going to play up against KBrad. We already see conversing with Justin Wong, like, yo, man, why didn't you do this? Why weren't you doing this? Why aren't you stopping that? So maybe KBrad will have some better ideas, as obviously last week he played against the Balrog player and did well. So, you know, really interesting set. And we're going to head over to Steve to hear his thoughts with Smug in the live interview in just a second here.
So we are here with Pie's very own Smug Man. That was crazy. That was like you just kept why were you bullying him like that?
I wasn't bullying him, man. But I just felt like I had to really learn the matchup because I played this guy named CM Punk.
Okay. And
he won NEC. Shout out to you, Punk. So the way he beat me, it was just, it looked like I didn't know the matchup at all. He was just abusing stand medium kick. Okay. And then I was said, dang, man, I really have to like practice this matchup because what if I run into Justin Wong one day, you know? And so, but the way Punk was playing, I decided I wanted to play him in a long set. Because I play Shine all the time, you know, I play him at next level.
You have a few Karin plays. You were telling us about that. On the East Coast, you have more than enough practice with Karin. So how do you feel like those Karins match up, like tech-wise, not even just skill-wise, tech-wise?
They do play differently from Justin Wong. I felt like Justin Wong, it was harder to open him up because he really was blocking a lot more than a lot of Karin plays they panic because of her health. Okay. You know, and I also used to play Karin, so I kind of know her tendencies. I kind of understand how to approach the matchup. Because I used to play Karin a lot against Balrog. So I kind of know how to approach it in a way.
So were you comfortable? Because, like, we were thinking, we even talked about this. We were like, yo, he's going to go in there, and he's just going to go full steam at Justin Wong. And you didn't. You was like, you know what? I'm going to take my time. Was that one of your mindsets saying, well, I think that he thinks that I'm going to go in, and I'm actually going to wait?
Yeah, because what really got to my head was I was by my business and I was going on Twitter, you know, just snooping around. And then I see Balrog saying that I just played a first to 100 with Justin Wong or something like that. He played 100 games.
Wait. So you saying Twitter made sure that you were prepared because Justin was prepared?
I just heard 100 games. I was like, what? Nah, I don't. I was like, I don't know what's gonna go on because he knows the matchup. I was just so scared. I was like, I have to play every single Karin player. You. I need to play all of you guys.
So you have that matchup experience now. Now, once you found out that after you played Punk that first time, you felt like you had to go in and learn that matchup.
I still, when I was playing Punk, you mean at NEC or when I was already playing?
Oh, just in general, like right now. When you found out, like once you played Punk, did you feel like that's when you was like, you know what, I don't know anything. I'm going to go grind this out.
Yes, because when I played Shine, he just gave me a hard time, but the way Punk approached the matchup, he just really gave me a hard time. I said, wow, I got to really relearn this matchup from scratch, you know.
Do you feel like this matchup is in Balrog's favor, or do you feel like it's still in Karin's favor?
I still feel like it's in Karin's favor. See, in Season 1, I felt like Karin had a huge advantage, but in Season 2, I just felt like since Balrog's buffs in certain areas, like his crouch and medium kick now hits lows. If you neutral jump, I can EX screw upper. It's not a DP motion, so that really helped a lot because I used to lose to a lot of Karins from neutral jumps.
Do you feel like, well, I saw you using it, and one of the things I noticed that you were doing, every time Justin tried to back out, you would either stay there or you went at him with crouching medium kick, and I was like, oh, man, that's really good. That's one of your tactics to make sure he stays put and not get away?
Yes, crouching medium kick, it really fights Karin in neutral really well because it fights her stand heavy kick pretty well, but the only problem is she has stand medium kick. Oh, yeah. So it's like, I don't know, like, you know, so.
Well, how do you feel about your match coming up with Mr. EG's KBrad? Don't look at him. He's right. We know he's behind us. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, with that, I know you guys are ready. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with an interview from the desk.
Everybody, welcome back to ESL King of the Hill. We just heard from Smug a minute ago. Now to hear with Mr. Justin Wong.
I got duffed.
Yeah.
I got duffed.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, you definitely got duffed.
I got duffed.
We were talking before the match about a lot of your game plan and everything. What went wrong when you were playing against Smug?
I think I just wasn't reacting to everything. Like every time, his pressure was so strong that I was just focusing on blocking so much that every time he went for a V skill, I just got I messed the timing and he grabbed me every time. Like if you watch it, you can hear the jab come out. But it's like I still got grabbed, so I mistimed every single time.
Right.
So it just means that his offense was just like a 10.
Yeah.
From that point. Because I missed it every time.
Yeah, because we were talking about that before that, and you were saying one of the things you mentioned was like, yeah, Balrog has really strong offense, but when he does the V-skill, you can interrupt him.
Yeah.
But it's just that Smug was throwing so much at you, right, that it was tough to see everything at the same time.
Yeah, he mixed up really well with his V-skill turns and offense and keeping still with frame traps of medium kick, roundhouse.
Right.
So that was really good on him. Like it was very powerful.
Yeah.
And it's kind of reminded me of his Street Fighter 4 Dudley.
Right.
It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed that Smug was using quite a lot was crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
That seemed like a big button because it seemed a lot of times you guys would be in neutral and you would try to take a step back, right? Because he's hitting you with roundhouse, roundhouse on block. And all that gray damage is adding up. So you would try to take a step back and he would just tag you low with it. Was that something that you expected?
I didn't expect him to use it that much, but he used it a lot. And it worked out because majority in this game, people like to stand block instead of crouch block. And that was really hard for me to deal with because I'm taking all this little damage. And I'm close to the corner because one EX dash punch puts me in the corner. So it was like, this is kind of hard. And then he really knew the frame data for Karin because there was a lot of times where he interrupted my string with target combo because his short's 3 frames.
Right.
So if I did standing light kick, low strong, low medium kick, he knew how to interrupt there. So then I had to change it up with using a lot more standing medium punches, but it pretty much pushed him out every time. So he really played really well. I can't deny that.
Okay. Yeah, one thing I noticed actually is in the second half of the set, you started using standing medium punch a lot. Just even in the ground game, and it's kind of you just peppered him with it. You're just like, all right, I'm throw it out. Was that something that you came into the match expecting, or something you just felt like in the middle of the set you wanted to use?
So recently I learned that you could learn how to hit confirm standing medium punch into Tenko.
Okay.
So I didn't really do it in season 1 at all because I relied on crouch medium kick so much.
Right.
So I was trying to use it here. So it was literally maybe 20-80 in my favor that I was able to get Tenko.
Yeah.
So it's still a work in progress, but I do think it's a better button to use in that match instead of crouching medium kick.
Okay.
But he was really good at just blocking in those situations. You know what? I'm gonna just reset and just wait for my time.
Right.
And then that's when all the damage came in.
Yeah. Were you expecting him to play as patient as he did? I feel like in the neutral, a lot of the times, he was just kind of hanging out, waiting for you to do stuff.
I think I wasn't ready for it, but then he changed it up because he had such a big lead that he was like, all right, I'm gonna go ham now, right, and go for full blown offense, which worked out too.
Yeah.
And it made me realize that I should always play with headsets against Balrog, because I remember playing Balrog and he was doing turn punch, and you have to hear the number to know if he's plus or not.
Oh, okay.
So there was a couple times where he did the turn punch and I didn't know what number it was. So I'm like, I hope it's the -1-1.
Yeah.
And I lost. I'm like, oh, damn it.
So that's interesting to keep in mind. Yeah, that is one thing that you really can't tell what version he does unless you hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something new this season. So that's good to know. I definitely didn't think about that.
Yeah. So because I instantly got hit by the first one because I wasn't wearing the headphones yet. So after a while, when I heard it, then I stopped pressing buttons and when he did the turn punches.
Right.
Because I did not know that he was plus in a lot of the turn punches.
Right. So you brought up Balrog. How was the different styles between Balrog and Smug in preparing for this matchup?
Well, Balrog, he's not as aggressive compared to Smug, so I think that's what I'm really more used to. That he's not really overwhelming me too much.
Right.
But Smug's offense, it just killed me. It killed me, and it made me react late when it was my turn to punish, and he was able to get a lot more turns.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because most of the matches he had me in the corner, and I was just stuck there.
Yeah.
I was literally just stuck in the corner the whole time.
And then you would try to V-reversal, and your fierce would come out, and he would frame trap you, and then that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
That's
easy,
that.
easy peasy.
Yeah. So you took a loss today. You're gonna have back to the Air Fox 1 and have to return to NorCal soon. But when is the next time you're going to be traveling this year? What events are you going to be coming up to pretty soon?
I'm actually going to Undefeated this weekend in Arizona.
Okay.
It's mainly like a Marvel 3
Marvel
event.
tournament, yeah.
Because the Marvel community is trying to get their game on as the 9th game, player's choice. It's still
Right.
winning.
Yeah.
So I think Undefeated will help a lot, especially with like all the good players going. They're also gonna have Street Fighter 5 there, so I'm pretty excited for that. So I'll be at Undefeated Arizona for this weekend.
All right, cool. So if you guys want to see more Justin Wong, you can check him out at Undefeated this weekend. What are the different social channels people can follow you at?
Mainly Twitter, twitter.com/jwong with 3Gs.
3Gs.
Twitch.tv/jwong3Gs and and facebook.com/fox.jwong.
With all the Gs.
No, just one G.
Oh, just one G?
That
All
one-
right,
that was
just making
one
sure. So there you have it. Justin Wong, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview. Pretty soon here we're going to come up with KBrad versus Smug. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. ESL King of the Hill. We just saw a crazy first to 10 set. Echo Fox's Justin Wong went down echoing, no, 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 to Pie Smug. But next up, Pie Smug will be going against the, let me take it. The reigning king, 8-9 weeks straight, Mr. EG's very own Kenneth Bradley. Sir, how you doing today?
Pretty good, man. How you feeling?
All right, all right. So we've been watching you travel for like 2 years straight now, and you have definitely collected many a body on your way to becoming ESL king and champ. How are you feeling about today's matchup versus Smug?
I got to body this kid, bro.
You have to body him?
I definitely
You
have
have
to body this
to?
Yeah, I have to.
Why would you body him? Is this an example, or is this a message to the future possible people, players that could be catching these hands from Mr. KBrad?
You know, it's not even Smug, because obviously I can't play Justin right now.
Okay.
But I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
Because you know when you play somebody at their house, you know
Okay.
when like they react to everything.
Okay.
You know how many medium kicks Smug got hit with? Do you know how many medium punches Smug got hit with? Smug just kept getting hit because his defense so bad. So he's just getting hit. He's just getting hit over and over again, and Justin's not confirming anything. Like I'm like Justin, why are you not confirming?
So
Like,
are you saying you're happy he's
confirm.
not on the team anymore? If this was the declining play that you were going to see from Justin Wong, aren't you happy he's not on EG anymore?
No, because if I beat him when he plays like this, it means nothing.
Oh, it's
If
like Sagat versus Ryu, man. He wants him at his strongest power before he beats him.
If you beat somebody when you know they're ridiculous, when you play in the house and you're like, man, this is crazy. How am I supposed to beat this guy? Then he's not playing as well. It's like it doesn't mean anything to me. Like, who cares if I beat him? Who cares?
So, how do you feel about the Cammy Balrog matchup? We've seen you play this before.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it though?
I think Cammy wins it. The only like the comeback factor is obviously the V trigger, right?
Right. That's
so
true.
he pops V trigger. He has a huge comeback factor, and then the roundhouse crush
Yes,
countering.
yes,
You
we
know, he
saw
gets
that a
like
lot.
big damage off the roundhouse. So I still think Cammy wins it though, as long as you play like neutral, as long as you like confirm your combos, Justin Wong.
Yeah. So with season 2, we've seen you here a few times, and we've spoken a little about the season 2, but it's growing each and every week. We get more tech, we're getting more situations, we're getting even more tournaments kind of in between when we can see. Is there anything that you've applied seasonally, like for season 2, that you feel like is exceptionally a lot more helpful now?
Not really. Like when I'm playing season 2, all I see is just offense everywhere. and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta find a way to like deal with these all super offensive characters.
That's true.
Like sometimes I try to switch it up though. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in. Like this game is offensive, so right now I'm gonna use like my mix-ups to force you to guess if I'm gonna throw or if I'm gonna go low
This
or
is
something
true.
like that. So I'll switch it up, but for the most part, I try to keep it neutral and just like I don't want these guys killing me, you know.
Is it me, or do you feel like Street Fighter V definitely benefits from being able to control or and question that neutral a lot more than say like Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, it's just different because of how I look at Street Fighter 4. Like some people hate it.
Okay.
You know, people hate Street Fighter 4, but the reason I liked it is because it was so many escape options where you can go back to neutral. I feel like once someone's on you in this game, it's over. You know, in
Really?
Street Fighter 4, you know, like some of the OGs, they hate all those escape options. They hate that you can do focus, backdash. They hate that you can do wake up backdash.
Right.
They hate that you can do DP, FADC. But the thing that I loved about that is all of those things forces us to go back to neutral.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like now sometimes when you hit the ground in this game, that's the round. There was so many times when Justin got hit once and he lost the whole game because he got hit
This
once.
is true. Balrog
You know?
takes off a lot of damage. Do you feel like, because we talked about this a little bit,
Yeah,
do you feel like Balrog is in the top 5?
I think he is. I think he's like he's not like third or second or anything, but I think he is like fourth or fifth, one of those.
Oh, do you feel like that mostly comes from the damage output, or just the fact that, like you said, the gameplay, you feel like it's more nurtured towards
It's
that?
just all the buffs that he got. You know, like the neutral jump, so you can punish the neutral jumps
Yep,
and it
that's
actually
true.
hurts. You know, so that the low, he just checking you with lows. You can't walk out of his pressure anymore. You know, the rush punch being -4, but you know the range that you're doing it, you can't punish it. Like you know, if they're going to be doing it, they're always going to do it at a safe range. So it's only -4. You can't really
Okay.
punish it. So the damage on the V trigger is crazy. Like I think he's definitely the buffs actually put him in the top 5, maybe like
Okay.
4th or 5th, somewhere around there.
Okay. Well, last but not least, last question. Is there anybody out there that could be watching at home that you would like to dedicate this next 1st to 10 set to?
Not really. I saw my grandmother today, so dedicated to my grandmother.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just happy I got to see her after a long time.
Well, with that being said, we are going to take a quick break. We will be back with this 1st to 10 set. Pie Smug, EG KBrad. Come back.
Everybody, welcome back to the ESL King of the Hill. Man, we had some good interviews today. some choice words from KBrad, basically summarizing Justin Wong's performance with, I wouldn't even be happy to beat that guy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Quite the statement. You know, I know he had that video a while ago where he was talking
This
about
is
it,
true.
but man, that was just another level.
Yeah, I mean, the set itself, like we said, we were definitely surprised by the outcome. Not even just the outcome, but some of the answers that was being shown from
Right.
both of our players and the lack thereof in some instances. So,
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is a long set, so there can definitely be some adjustment. There can also just be a beatdown, which could happen, right? But KBrad has been undefeatable so
man,
far.
this
on
guy
show.
has been on a tear. That's why I asked him. I was like, yo, who do you think, like, who is it dedicated to? Because he's been here, what, 8-9 weeks now?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Unbeatable? Come on, man. Well, we're going to have a nice set coming up because
Yeah.
this 1st to 10, I feel like I just expect some explosive things to happen in this next 1st to 10.
I mean, there was explosive words, right? So if the words are that hot, the gameplay has got to be good. It's almost impossible for them not to follow up on a set at that. Especially, man, you know, you guys got to see KBrad and Smug, like, both interview. But what you guys didn't get to see was Smug's reaction to KBrad's interview. The reaction, the looks he was like making, he was like, this guy KBrad over here saying all this gnarly stuff. All right, I see how it is.
So, next up, I believe we are going to go into gameplay.
We're going to hop into gameplay in a minute, but first we're going to take a peek at the format.
There
we're
we
just
go.
Going to take a look at the little format. So you guys, just in case you're new here, you're just tuning in, it's going to be East versus West, which actually it is a good representation of it this week. We do have East Coast versus West Coast. And if you don't know the rule set, it's going to be first to 10 as usual. All the characters are allowed, so you can play whoever you'd like. There's a few stages that are banned, and those are standardly banned. And if you lose, you can change your character. Other than that, these are the two players. It's going to be Smug from the East, KBrad from the West. And you can see Justin Wong great out there in the bottom.
Yeah.
Already back home on the jet, headed back to NorCal. The fastest that thing can go so he can try to escape this. And there's a little bracket.
I mean, I like the fact that we get to see our past champions. We get to see who won. And we also will give you guys a chance to talk to both of our players, winner and loser. And that next set, of course, is KBrad versus Pi Smug in a first to 10 set.
Yep, and there you have it. Just in case you were curious about the format, you weren't exactly sure who was playing who or what's going on or anything like that. You just gotta check it out. We'll explain it to you. It's a pretty good example of kind of the sets that we've been having. They've been really good so far. And if you happen to miss it, you can find out all the details about it over on twitter.com/ESL. That is where you find the main ESL channel. There's, of course, ESL SF for all your Street Fighter related news. I saw them post a GIF of you and I on there.
Oh, really?
Social media team hard at work, making sure you guys are updated and informed about all the awesome stuff going on here at ESL King of the Hill, as well as anything else Street Fighter related that these guys are up to over here. Of course, you can also find out anything about any fighting game over at the Ultra Chen TV show every night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you and I will be on there on Tuesdays with James, Chen, and Ultra David talking about all things fighting games, news, different players getting signed to different organizations, all the game stuff. We've been talking a lot about EVO recently. That's been a hot topic,
And of course, we're there with them,
Yeah, you and I are, of course, there.
Tasty Steve will be there
Always.
as well on those Tuesdays to, kind of elaborate a little more, give you guys our 2 cents on the goings-on in the FGC and
1
fighting
cent
game
each.
world.
Yeah, that's our 2 cents. But other than that, I think I'm getting ready for some gameplay.
I think we're going to go to break first, and then we come back to gameplay.
That sounds like a plan to me, Steve.
See you soon. More Street Fighter right after this. Well.
It's time. It's been a lot of chatter, Steve. We got to see Justin Wong throw down against Smug, but now it's going to be a chance for KBrad to hold it down and try to stay the king for another week. Look, it's cool having him in SoCal this often.
I like seeing him a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. But is he beatable? Can he be beat at this point? He came in with 2 halos. He's like, look, man, I'm going to eat this fruit. I'm going to beat up whoever decides to win this first to 10, and then I'm going to body him. So we're going to go to this gameplay and see who takes the first to 10 between KBrad and Mr. Smug.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one for sure, right? I mean, as soon as Justin finished that set against Smug, KBrad was over there scolding him like, yo, Justin, why didn't you interrupt this? Why wouldn't you interrupt that? You didn't react to this. You didn't hit confirm that. So we're going to be, seeing if KBrad can do all those things. All the things that he scolded Justin for missing. If he can, step up to the plate and handle it against Smug.
I hope he's not a hypocrite. I hope he actually follows through
Right.
I mean, he looks prepared. He sounded prepared. Let's get this first 10 underway.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, last week we got to see KBrad play against a Balrog player in Purog. So it's going to be interesting to see it now against Smug. A little bit, maybe a different style. Oh, crushed right away.
Counter.
And you see, he was just in the corner, now back to mid-screen. And KBrad already looks definitely very controlling in the neutral right. He looks comfortable, which is just kind of similar to how Justin looked. But, you know, this is what happens so quickly. Activation. No hit confirms from KBrad, but he gets a little bit of damage off the dive kick.
Keeps that life really close. It's not really close because he has trigger. And if he hits her, she's just going to just spew blood all over the screen.
Blood everywhere. Oh, big
wow.
challenge. Wow, you rarely see that from KBrad. Those reversal
I was about to
uppercuts.
say. All right, no
Patience.
trigger from either one of them. But if Cammy gets spit on, she's probably going to... Oh, nice.
Yeah. Great dive kick to avoid. And, man, still one hit for KBrad to take it. Good blocks from Smug. Anything would have done it, and it does. KBrad makes the comeback happen. After that dive kick whiffed out of the corner, he had that, you know, presence of mind to get up in there and find pressure.
I was expecting a crouching medium kick from Smug, but nothing. He just sat there, used the stare down, and tried to react to what Cammy would have been able to do. But, oh, here we go. Nice.
Yeah, a little punch there. And you see, an important thing that KBrad's already established is the empty dive kick or empty jump to try to, you know, fake out Smug and his anti-air timing. As Balrog has great anti-airs, you really have to pick your spots well as if you try to approach in the air, which Cammy is going to do. Activation. And, you know, really, there's not a lot of options Balrog has against that jump dive kick, right? It's not easy for him to always stop the approach. If he has critical art, he could use it, but not a lot of other things work. With punish.
Nice life, just about even, but you can't count Balrog out. Trigger activated.
And just like that, Smug closes the round out. And you know, KBrad has been doing that a lot. That throw bait that you just saw where he does a button, walks back, and uses forward roundhouse, double knees. That's something he's been going for a lot recently. And Smug had the read on it with a big jump back.
Oh, nice.
We'll see if KBrad
forward.
adjusts.
Once again, right out of range. Crouching forward into that cannon drill. Tries to fish for that crouching fierce. Oh, wow, nice dive kick right there. And no, Smug just says, I'm not going to let you rush me down. Hits a button on that walk up from KBrad.
Yeah, and lost corner to KBrad off that EX dive kick. So got to be a little worried now, cornered against Balrog. Great reaction from KBrad, and EX drill the side switch. You see now that KBrad has corner positioning. Pressure, man. He's just so controlled in his offense. Activation. And you see the jump back from Smug.
Yeah.
He was looking for V-reversal, but KBrad knew better.
And we've seen KBrad play another Balrog, so him playing this matchup is really interesting to see the approach that he's going to take as he takes that first game from Smug.
Yeah, you see the control in KBrad's
Yeah.
play. I feel like, you know, this season a lot of people talk about offense, right? They talk about how important it is to rush down, be aggressive, and all this kind of stuff. But already you can see how KBrad's willing to play kind of the slow game. And it's totally, you know, impressive the way he can control a character like Balrog, who's so good at being aggressive and forcing openings, even against a player like Justin we saw earlier.
Yeah, he's so good at making sure that you're afraid of his offense and that you respect a lot of the buttons that he presses, as well as just some of his mix-ups. You have to take quite the chance to react to a spin and hit a button. So I feel like that's one of the harder parts of this matchup. Cammy definitely can do it because her buttons are fast enough. She has great walk speed and great pressure just the same.
Oh, no punish, but...
Oh, crush
out of
counter.
there. Yeah, this is a bad spot for KBrad to be. No V-trigger for Smug.
Whoa.
Counter hit combo. And the big risk on the uppercut. Twice we've seen him do that now in V-trigger. And that's very rare for him. Full critical art still available for KBrad. He's not out of this round yet. That could be hit confirmed into it. You got to watch out if you're Smug.
And he is definitely in kill range right now.
No hit confirmed, but
no
the
confirm.
throw! Man.
Gets the throw, and KBrad instantly picks up his water bottle, takes a sip. And that was just in between rounds. I like that.
It's a terrifying round. I mean, that could have been hit confirmed kill from KBrad, but it turned out to be a throw instead.
And
Oh,
now
in
he
the front.
still has critical art to carry on into this next match.
Exactly, which means in this round he can get a big lead or close it out. What a
Oh.
buffer. Oh, punish? Yeah. One of the weaknesses of Balrog's defense is, you know, if he does do that jump back light kick, which is the throw tech option select, right, to beat throws, you know, he can hit his opponent, which is a bad thing. It means that you're easier to punish.
Yep, because you're still in the air while you're recovering.
Oh, no uppercut, but back medium punch works out.
Oh, wow, he tried to hit him with that crush counter roundhouse right there. Luckily, that button was fast enough to stop him. And
Pretty
look
safe
at
pressure.
Smug, he's just not blinking. unwavering.
Just hanging out. And I mean, look, a lot of Cammy's pressure right there were all light attacks. So there's no gray damage built up. So KBrad's okay with blocking. What a whip punish.
And still had critical art, but chose not to.
What a
Never
whip
mind.
punish. Oh, man, that crouching fierce confirmed. He didn't have it last round, but he got it this round. Good work from KBrad to close it out. And, man, 2 clean games against Smug so far.
Cammy wins.
And this is looking, like I said, it's definitely looking a little different from this last matchup right now.
Oh, for sure.
Smug not able to keep that offense going so smoothly this time around. KBrad challenging earlier than most. Like, he's the one that's hitting buttons when I feel like it's the most pivotal. Like right there. You try to dash back in and get that throw, maybe any kind of pressure, I'm going to hit a button or I'm going to throw it.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I kind of was thinking that this is how the set versus Justin would look, right? The more controlled neutral versus Smug trying to find some kind of offense. But, man, you know, KBrad is doing such a good job of controlling compared to what we saw from Justin.
Oh my God, just eating, just getting duffed.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. But you notice there hasn't been a lot of the big swing rounds where Smug finds huge damage and kind of gets in there. Oh, there's a swing, but it wasn't counter hit. If that was counter hit, he would have been able to combo off of it.
Oh.
Caught him, but no combo. KBrad's still 1 hit from winning as he does have that critical art on deck.
Oh, nice. And he
Cancel.
didn't use critical art.
He could have done EX uppercut even maybe, right? Or something else. Yeah, he's got to spend that bar if he can. Gotta close it out, but man, right out of range of the throw. And you see a problem that Justin had was that dash up roundhouse or dash up throw. But KBrad just walked away from it and hit that stand medium kick. He's doing a much better job intercepting and making Smug have the force. That was great.
That was so good. Changes the trajectory on his fall, still finds a hit. Nice reset in the throw by Smug. Nice block on the overhead, and nice punish by Mr. KBrad.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here. A walk down, a counter hit combo. KBrad now has this offense in the corner, and you know, this is missed the punish, but he's still safe. EX to get to the other side. There is going to be a punish from Smug though.
Nice. Oh my God. Chases him to the other side of the screen, and look at that stun bar on Cammy. There's the activation on trigger.
And you know, KBrad, he just wants to get out of the corner here with that V-trigger dive kick. It's a side switch. Yeah, you see him get away.
Right, and you saw Smug try to line up and get ready for it. Still ends up taking the round.
A couple of counter hits there for Smug. Just a few straight buttons that worked out, and that means KBrad's timing was just kind of figured out. There was buttons before KBrad could hit something. Oh, no whiff punish with the dash up throw. Missed his combo.
They trade, and I feel like KBrad is so confident in this neutral right now. He's not afraid of taking all this damage that Balrog can definitely dish out versus like a low-life character like Cammy.
Yeah, he's just not giving him opportunities to find damage like that. At least not yet so far. Uh-oh.
Oh, double throw.
And he looked for the frame trap. See, KBrad just got away.
Oh, nice dash under right there. Throw back into the corner. You're going to see KBrad get a lot more friendly with the buttons this time around. Activates trigger. Nice defense.
And patience from KBrad got him. And other side, good block. There's still lots of gauge available, and that should be critical art.
And that should be the match. That's going to be 3-0 already. If this was a tournament, we'd already be done with this.
Yeah, if it was 2 out of 3, he would have won. If it was 3 out of 5, he would have won. KBrad looking comfortable. He's doing a great job of kind of forcing Smug to be uncomfortable in the neutral, right? He's playing the slow and steady pace. He's got the anti-airs on point. His pressure looks solid. He's giving very few opportunities for that big, explosive Balrog damage that we always expect, right?
That's true.
Character select it is. But yeah, that's one issue that Balrog can have. If your character deals well with him in the neutral, and you never give him a chance to, you know, land those crush counters or land that target combo into V-trigger, character's damage output is much less threatening.
And you see that Smug is, I know he's kind of put off by the fact that KBrad is picking quite correctly each time when he's hitting a button. And sometimes, even if he doesn't confirm, the fact that he stops that pressure from Balrog means the Smug has to take a step back and say, okay, well, why is he hitting a button here? Maybe I should tighten it up. Now I have to go for, you know, actual block strings, make sure he respects me, and it kind of resets the game itself.
Right, and as soon as, you know, you get Smug feeling like, man, I really can't deal with this guy in the neutral. His neutral's so good. That's when risks start to come up. That's when you're going to jump a little bit more. You're going to go for a little bit more stuff like overheads or big risky things from Balrog, and you don't always have to go from that, right? He didn't go for that against Justin because he was comfortable in the neutral, but that's what KBrad is looking to force out here. Big punish. Last time it was much smaller.
Oh, wow.
Crazy interrupt. He's not going to spend the second half of that V-trigger as he wants to save that gauge for more pressure, right? The jump dive kick is so important. Yeah, not much Balrog has in terms of options to beat that.
Nice, slow forward into the EX drill.
Close to stun. And the late dive kick, not quite stunned, but so close. Smug's got to be careful. The activation and the interrupt.
And that's what I was saying before. He's so just antsy about making sure that Balrog gets no pressure started, that he's hitting buttons in these situations where, quite frankly, you're supposed to. That's a great test for Balrog to make sure that he's sure in himself. Keep him honest.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing an excellent job of finding the time to hit buttons and timing when not. His offense looks great. Punish. Other side, but the block. Now you got to be careful if you're KBrad. You just cornered yourself, but finds his way out immediately. Man, everything's working.
Not going to kill, but he's going to be in a great position right now. Gets the corner, and we just talked about that. That's definitely punishable.
Yeah, it's that throw attack OS, and look at the neutral from KBrad, the whip punish. No interrupt on V-skill, but he didn't hit a button, and the trade will do it. 4 straight for KBrad. And it's looking like there's not an answer from Smug yet.
No, not yet. It just, he does not seem, there's no way for him to keep Cammy honest, it seems like. Each time he's tried to go in and say, hey, you know what, respect me, KBrad's like, no, I'm going to hit a button here, and I'm going to make you open me up.
Right, he either has perfect timing on buttons or block. It's you know, either option, and that's one of, oh my God, the interrupt.
He's just so, man, it's like he knows. All right, here we go. Nice punish. We saw this before.
Yeah, KBrad is play right now. So impressive. Another whip punish.
All right, saves the rest of that meter, like you said before.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of mixing up the throw game, right? There has actually been quite a few throws from KBrad, and you know, you don't get much off of it, but he's winning the neutral, so why not go back to it? Big swing and damage here. E-reversal out now. Oh, and the dash up. KBrad, gotta be careful here. Smug's still dangerous.
Wow.
Important tech. And the challenge.
And there it is. There it is. That was a nice challenge right there. Saw KBrad take a small step forward, and there's the jab from Smug. And it was even still, that was a hard-fought round. It just barely edges it out.
Yeah, I mean, KBrad's neutral is, it's not just him, like, you know, knowing when to jump and stuff like that. It's his ground game. He's interrupting a lot of these dash punches, the turnaround punches from Smug. He's whiff punishing really well. And you see that mix up between jump dive kick and empty jump and regular jump is so good. Combo off the counter hit turnaround punch. But Smug, this is a great round for him so far. He walked KBrad all the way to the corner. But KBrad fights his way out with that jab.
Oh, crouching fierce gets to confirm again. Look at that stun bar. Oh, wow. Oh, nice counter hit combo. Nice, opens him up again, and we've seen this. This is where Balrog, this is where he shines. He can do a lot of damage really quick, but critical art is available, no confirm.
Tech from KBrad, activation. And he's looking, he's trying to find Smug, making a mistake. He's still one hit from winning this round.
And we normally see Smug try to test those dive kicks and see what's gonna happen in the air, but not anymore. He's gonna take the block from that dive kick.
Oh, one more will do it.
Nice crouching medium kick.
Jab afterwards. Yeah. And there's the game for Smug finally. He finally found, you know, some kind of answer to what KBrad was looking for. And I think KBrad was a little too comfortable in the neutral, right? It seemed like he was hitting a little bit more buttons at ranges where he didn't have to. And I wonder if that's from comfort, you know, rather than anything else. I think he was just sort of comfortable in his rhythm. And now that Smug is sort of caught on a little bit, KBrad might have to switch things up. Block and challenge from Smug afterwards. Maybe even a punish. The dive kick was a little higher on the body. KBrad not afraid to walk up, and that miss confirmed costs you a lot of health against Balrog. Oh, punish? Yeah, he just gets the medium kick. Good drill, but probably doesn't want to spend any of his V trigger bar on that.
Oh, wow. Smug getting caught hitting a lot of buttons right now. Oh, crush counter. Nice, uses the spin to get in. KBrad just answers with a button, and so does Smug, and this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, should be that if he wants to spend the second bar, and he does. And as KBrad, that was just a scenario where he had pressure, and Smug found perfect timing to challenge with light kick, medium kick, target combo, which is, of course, really fast, 3 frames. So not much you can do about that if you leave an open gap. Oh, the interrupt.
Nice, gets to throw again. And here comes KBrad. Definitely goes right back to that offensive game, trying to stay in the range where standing medium kick is a problem, and that dash-up throw is something you got to look for. Speaking of dash-up throw.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, counter hit combo keeps him standing, and the pressure. KBrad with the blocks. Oh, it missed.
Wow. Held back and just walked right out of range of that V reversal.
Yeah, it doesn't go super far. But you see, Smug is a little bit kind of getting just poked here in the neutral, right? I mean, he doesn't have the range on his normals to deal with KBrad at that spacing.
And I like the fact that Smug isn't letting that pressure from dive kick stop him from hitting the button.
You see KBrad with the patience. He does have trigger on deck. And man, he has not been able to throw bait Smug at all. He's been able to throw him, but he hasn't found an opportunity to make Smug tech in a lot of these scenarios.
It's a lot of players that play 5, they say, hey man, you want to take that throw. Like, even if you get thrown, cool, but you do not want to get opened up by certain characters, especially Cammy.
Yeah, I mean, Smug's defense, really impressive, but the miss confirm, and that'll do it. Yeah, I mean, Smug has not been throw baited, but he'll take the throw all day against KBrad as it puts him back to neutral. And before, I think that was in KBrad's favor because KBrad was winning the neutral. Now, you know, that Smug has figured things out a little bit here, and he's more comfortable hitting grounded buttons. He's more comfortable dealing with the approach. I think those throws are even better to take.
Yeah, and you see that that crouching medium kick from Balrog is starting to make a comeback again. He's using it a lot more.
Right. Great low check. That's one thing that Balrog was always missing in Season 1, was a good way to make you stop walking backwards, right? His crashing light kick had low range, and his sweep was pretty risky. And that roundhouse did a lot of damage. Basing on the dive kick from KBrad, you can see it was near the top of the character. That's where you want to land it. Away from the top of the character, near the feet if possible.
Nice, gets to confirm. Lots of damage. Tries to go for a reset. And you see KBrad take that opportunity to get out of there, takes that round.
And the punish you see on that jump back OS, right? That'll tech throws and also get you away if there's a button. But you see that it is punishable if you have the right read, especially a character like Balrog.
Wake up, EX dash punch, nice, confirm. And you see Smug get in there instantly and try to take full advantage. KBrad fights him way out of the corner. Nice, there's the throw.
Full missed dive kick, but no punish. Punish on those landing frames. And KBrad, he just knows when to challenge. His button timing to interrupt Smug is so good. Sometimes it's really quick with the jab. Sometimes he sneaks it in there with the down medium punch. And, you know, then there's block. And so Smug trying to deal with all of them. Check. Oh, man. This is
so much damage.
This is huge.
Oh, my God.
No, he teched.
She said no and completely whiffed. I was like, oh.
Caught him in the air.
Critical R is available, so you know what's going to happen. Nice tech on the throw. Oh, no tech. Gets a little gray light for that added damage.
Chip. No, he missed the critical art. That was supposed to be a chip kill for KBrad.
If you look at the little prompt up in the upper left-hand corner, you see a sudden jerk. That was KBrad missing his critical art.
Yeah, he definitely input it. That was supposed to be a chip kill, and, you know, that would have been that. But
wow, that crouching strong hit from so far away.
Yeah, range. It's great counter poke. That and standing medium punch, both great for dealing with limbs. Just kind of throw it out, buffer in a drill, and oh no, after that missed chip kill, look at this positioning that Smug has.
Nice.
Reversal to escape. Oh, that trade, man. It's a lot of damage for KBrad to eat.
Oh, wow.
No interrupt on the V-skill, but KBrad's staying solid on defense.
We've seen that challenge enough. Yeah, I know, right?
If that comes back to losing this round and put things at 4-3, that's going to be tough.
I cannot believe.
He blocked so long, but the counter hit confirmed. And he blocked like 5 medium punches.
How is he not hitting buttons? I don't understand. Oh, this is why. Because when I do hit you, you're going to die. This is why I don't hit buttons. Because when I do hit buttons, people die.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a lot of power to have. You know, you're swinging with hands like that. That is 3-4. KBrad's still in the lead, but man, Smug has brought it back pretty convincingly after that first kind of, you know, assault from KBrad. That is 3 straight for Smug. And yeah, I feel like that chip kill would have set KBrad up to, you know, he would have been 5-2. He would have been looking like in a better position. But man, gotta wonder if that's on his mind at all. Ooh, no whiff punish. And a lot of buttons that KBrad has blocked here, building up that gray damage. So that fake dive kick out of range, so Smug can't anti-air it.
Yeah, we saw what happened last time. Smug tried to start testing those anti-airs. KBrad switched up his input, delays him a little bit, still gets that pressure.
Yeah, you see a healthy lead so far for KBrad, but Balrog with that damage output, never quite out of things.
Oh, wow, at the tail end of that low dash punch. Oh, what?
Counter hit combo. Oh, and he got the fierce. Not gonna spin.
No burn. And there's the throw. Yeah, there you go. You want that corner. Let's see what he does for wake up. There's another tick throw. KBrad, one throw away from uh-oh, he just died.
He's dead, just like that. And doesn't even have to spend the full critical art, 2 bars. And KBrad is dead just like that.
One mistake in this matchup, if trigger is there for Balrog to use, it is so scary. You get hit and you're like, oh my God, what have I done? I've created a monster.
The big overhead, man. And that's the thing, Cammy, she's got powerful buttons on the ground to hit to kind of keep him out. The air approach is tough to deal with, right? You see like that. But man, one mistake and the damage output is massive. And that mistake doesn't even have to be something big. It can just be one misspace normal. Oh, the crush.
Nice crouching
a lot
jab.
of V-gauge. The escape, that defensive jump back from Smug. But, you know, he hasn't spent any of this V-trigger yet. There it is. It was a little high on the body. The
Look at
patience.
the defense, man. And there we go. We talked about this before. One opening is definitely going to put Smug in a great position. Nice block on that cross-up attempt.
Got him. And he had that critical art. He didn't spend it. He chose to spend 1 bar instead. He's still 1 hit from death. Oh, man. We'll see what KBrad has here on Wake Up.
Oh,
yeah,
man. And that's the 3rd time we've seen him try that and get crush counter for it.
That is 4 beasts.
Uh-oh.
Smug has come back 4 straight games.
Look at
since
the
KBrad.
resolve.
Yeah.
The turnaround. I like to see this.
Yeah, and he took that break, right, where he had to think about things. And I got to imagine that was paying off for him as he's now up and tied things with KBrad here, who had a really strong start, right? He seemed very comfortable kind of dealing with the grounded game of Smug, and the approach options were all working. And now it's like, he can't find it. He can't find the hits that he needs to seal out these rounds.
And Smug playing a little more compact. Punishes got a lot better. You saw a lot more EX dash punches. We saw him confirm those counter hit combos just to keep that pressure going. And it definitely worked out in his favor because it tied the set. But right now, KBrad has a nice life lead. And you see this trigger activation from Smug.
I feel like that throw whiff we saw a minute ago was like the first one we've seen in like this whole set. There's been so few times where Smug has been baited. And the interrupt from KBrad, he gets the throw, and it'll be enough. That was a great round. That's the kind of round that KBrad is looking for.
That's what he wants, yeah.
Yeah, he had at the start of the round, right? It was like, even though Smug was getting the trigger, he wasn't turning it into much. You know, those last 4 games, that's been the exact opposite.
Nice. You see Smug just walking back right there so he wouldn't get hit. Nice cross under and tip, and an even better block from Smug.
Straight. Oh, man. Expecting a combo, maybe. No anti-air from Smug. I think the air approach options, you can mix up between dive kick, jump light kick, jump roundhouse. Man, what a whip punish.
Oh,
jump
back. Tries to go for a reset. Nice block and holding down back again. That's the 2nd time we've seen it. I'm starting to wonder if that's on purpose.
Yeah, he's just out of range. And there's a challenge again. KBrad finds the hit, though.
Oh, wow.
Tech.
Critical, almost available for Balrog. KBrad definitely has his critical arts locked and loaded
That
right
could
now.
have been canceled. Oh, he missed the dive kick.
Wow.
Yeah, the jump light kick for sure. He tried the dive kick.
All right, critical art for both our players. We're going to see who's going to take the lead on the set right now.
Okay, finds the hit. And he spends the X for a little extra damage there. Oh, chase down again. Not a lot of damage on that, though. So KBrad spends a bar, and he didn't really do much in terms of damage output. He got a little screen positioning.
Oh, nice. Gets a throw this time.
Yeah, and I think that was an important thing that Smug brought out against Justin, too, is that dash punch whiff into the V-skill. Little check after that EX dive kick. Not as plus as it used to be in Season 1.
Nice, and you see Smug just trying to catch KBrad peeking from out under that defense he's showing right now. Oh, there's the activation. Only going to get 1 bar from this, but goes for the reset, and now you're in trouble.
Oh, the tech, that was so important. He was close to stun, and KBrad's got to be careful here. The EX surprise.
Still eats the glove.
And that is the big one, right? Smug was just kind of hanging out, and you saw him walk back, right? He was kind of like, oh, I'm going to walk back, afraid of your dive kick. No, I'm not. Step in with that EX dash punch.
And this is the first time Smug has had the lead in the set right now. 5-4, Pie Smug right now.
5 straight for Smug since going down 0-4 to KBrad. And man, you know, KBrad, I feel like in all the sets we've seen, it's been very rare that he hasn't had a lead.
That is true.
I feel like he's been playing from ahead almost all these sets, so it's gonna be interesting to see after Smug wins 5 straight if KBrad can kind of turn back on what he had going for him before. trade is good for Smug.
Nice.
And that back medium punch is great because you get a little setup after, right? You can dash forward, mix your opponent up. The uppercut will, you know, just get you damage and knockdown, but nothing big after.
Nice tech on the throw right there. That crouching strong. Vicious for that crush counter roundhouse. It works. Nice spin to get in there.
Block from Smug. Open up, though. KBrad not going to spend that second part of the V-trigger. Again, willing to take the throw as Smug.
Nice. Trying to find a hit. Great life adding up at this point.
Yeah, KBrad's got to be worried about it, right? If he takes one hit.
Oh, if he would have ate that. Oh, tries to go for that roundhouse again, and this time it's going to cost him the round.
And KBrad, that's the kind of clutch you need, is to hit confirm those kind of buttons in a critical art like that. Because if you just kind of, you know, if you went down 5 straight games and then miss stuff like that, that would be a bad sign. But it's good resolve from KBrad to be able to hang in there at that last second. Man, Smug has done such an amazing job to turn this back around from 0 to 4. Oh, the throw bait, but I think KBrad was so used to him not doing it that he totally was not ready for when it happened. That just shows how good Smug's defense is.
Nice defense, even still, by Smug. Nice whiff punish with the low forward and the cannon drill. And you see KBrad turn up that offense just a little bit.
Finally, he's using that back medium punch. He hasn't been using that very much so far this set. Advantage on block, which means Smug is just going to have to sit still after or get hit.
No confirm this time. Finds the dive kick with that trigger power up.
Big challenge.
Wow. This is going to hurt.
It's a lot. And Smug, he's one hit from killing. That's a throw bait. And that is that. Yeah.
And then saves the rest of the meter.
Yeah, in the corner, a lot of characters did this in Season 1 especially. Ken and Ryu are great examples. You do that standing jab and you just duck, and it puts you right out of range of your opponent's throw. So if they do happen to throw tech, that'll do it. Just get the nice little punish. See patience here from KBrad. He doesn't want to be too overzealous because that'll happen.
Nice crouching jab. Gets that EX. There's the crush counter. Another throw. Nice pressure here. Oh my God, gets the counter hit combo again, and look at that stun. She's not dead, is she? She's not.
Definitely not. She's all right. And the throw after the crouching medium punch, yeah, it is advantage. And the throw bait, 6 straight for Smug, who is looking out of control right now. He's looking unstoppable. The offense has been really kind of, it's been in the pocket. It's been one of those things where he's not going on overextending in the offense.
He's just choosing the right spots to hit a button, especially when the dash up throw. We've seen him, I think I've seen more crush counters in one set, like in any of these versus 10 than I've ever seen from Balrog alone. And there's that big overhead.
See jump back, maybe looking for V reversal. I don't know, but yeah, Smug has very rarely gotten impatient. He's been really good about picking when he wants to go in and when he should, or even hit buttons, right? Which is tough to do against a character like Cammy and a player like KBrad, who is so good at, you know, kind of smothering people and just making it seem like every button you hit is the wrong one. Good patience from Smug too.
Oh wow.
My, the crush. No cancel.
Oh, another crush counter. Oh, you're gonna get stunned, son.
Yeah, that's the round. Meter for Smug too. Gonna go into the next round with critical art, and that's a bad sign. Getting crush countered, and Smug kind of goosed the combo and then lands another crush counter.
And now he's gonna have critical art sitting there, waiting. Well, he's already used the bar, but he still has 2 sitting there.
Oh, missed dive kick. Counter hit confirmed from KBrad. Now he has offense. And he's got to try to keep together here. As powerful of a comeback as Smug is mounted, KBrad really needs to kind of double down on his resolve and hang in there.
Wow. Speaking of, he walks up and just throws point blank range.
Smug right back with the a similar option, dash or throw. KBrad, he's got to be careful here in the corner. What a whip punish. Another counter hit confirm, and now he's going to have offense for himself. And again, he gets a punish, but it's pretty small on that jump back. And that is that.
And that offense was completely different that round.
It's what he needs, man. I mean, you know, we talked about at the start of this about how KBrad is doing a good job of controlling Smug, but when that starts to slip away, you either need to find out a new rhythm to control, or you need better offense. And it seems like he's turning on the offense a little out of range. That confirm.
Nice. Gets the counter hit. Goes for a reset. There's another counter hit. Goes
this round again. Man, KBrad is just exploding, but big confirm. He still has V gauge, and next hit could be into critical art. You got to be careful if you're Smug. Dive kick.
Nice defense so far. Yo, tries to go for the low, jumps out.
KBrad with a throw now, corner positioning.
Oh, gets the counter hit. Not
But
close
too
enough for the
far.
confirm, yeah.
Could have done a different button maybe, and this is such a key game for KBrad. EX will do it, and
Oh
that
my
is
God.
that.
7-4.
straight. 7 straight. KBrad came out the gate 4 in a row, and since then, Smug has not lost a game.
Well, this is definitely on some, these guys are gladiators right now, just battling it out. Smug, looking like he was gonna go down pretty fast, now has the lead by 3 games.
Yeah, and the most games anybody has ever got against KBrad on here is 8. Smug is already at 7.
Right now, he's still fighting back from a deficit. KBrad, I mean, and it seems like Smug is just getting tighter and tighter with his gameplay. Tries to go for the spin. Nice button there to check it.
Punish, yes. Smug, man, really in there. He's kind of just forcing the issue now, and it feels like KBrad hasn't done the same job as before at controlling. Oh, backdash in the corner, and there's the activation.
Nice block on the overhead. Nice punish. Oh, there we go. That trigger. Oh,
Miss, yeah. And now that means KBrad gets to escape. It means he gets to run away. But Smug immediately back to that corner.
oh.
Oh, the throw bait.
Nice. Oh, caught you peeking.
You know, Bog has a lot of overhead, low, side, crazy mix-ups. But sometimes it's just walk forward, make him with you're gonna throw. Crushed.
Oh, man.
Huge damage output, stun, corner
Look
carry.
at that stun.
He looked for a throw bait, but KBrad, important that he stayed kind of convinced that he was just gonna block. That was his defense, man.
Oh, wow.
Right under the dash punch.
Max distance right there. Oh.
Crushed. Oh, missed the combo though, but still, KBrad, a big deficit. And in a game that put Smug on 8-4 here, KBrad has to get something going.
And KBrad just doing the it just seems so crazy that he's challenging some of these situations that Smug is putting him in. And he's just hitting the button so confidently, trading and losing a lot of life. But he does have critical art available and trigger, so you know he's looking for an activation.
That is that. That should be activation, confirm, and Smug is up 8-4. 8 straight games on KBrad. And as I just mentioned, the closest anybody's gotten is 8 games.
And think about that. That's kind of crazy considering that Smug is done the best by far. And he is almost just, he has a nice, look at this.
4 games.
8, come on, man. He's doing a great job right now. And on top of that, fishing for these.
Good
there's the
interrupt though.
buttons.
That was what KBrad needed right there. Yeah, he's really got to take control now. You can't let Smug get to 9. This has got to be the game where KBrad brings it back and finally, starts to mount this comeback, right? Because if you let it get to 9, that's when it's too hard. Losing 1 game before you bring it back 6 straight.
Oh. Nice, tries to go. Uh-oh.
Smug, he finds that low medium kick, and it seems like he can always find that button no matter what. And that should do it. No.
Oh, drops the combo. Trigger is still there. He's still okay. Nice cancel right there.
Oh, and the whip punish from Smug. He let KBrad stick out that crouching fierce, immediately the EX. And that's one thing that makes people predictable is when they're low on life, they have that V trigger. There's certain buttons that characters like to hit to pop, right? And if you know what those are, you can just stand outside of the range and wait for them to hit those buttons and then whip punish. Confirm from KBrad on the jab, strong, but not canceled into anything. Oh man, this has got to be the round for KBrad.
Look at how offensive he's being right now. I'm also almost half-life already. Well, takes away half-life from Smug already. Speaking of half-life, Cammy.
Oh, no, that was not punished from KBrad. Maybe he expected a V-trigger pop, but there was no V-trigger yet. So, probably just not paying attention. A little slip.
Life lead. Definitely in Cammy's favor right now.
See, Smug, he's not pushing too hard. He doesn't yet have V-trigger to pop into back throw, and now he can set up the dash punch.
Getting a little antsy right there. Get that meaty dash punch off the throw. Uh-oh, needs to be really careful.
Man, no hit confirm from KBrad there. It's one thing that he usually never misses.
I feel like the amount of damage that Balrog can put out definitely makes you a little more afraid.
Oh, yeah, he got him, and that's that.
In
9-4, just
9?
like that.
Wow.
9 straight games.
Oh, looks like we might be on the cusp of a new champion right now, man.
I mean, this could be the king after, you know, it's been 9 weeks that KBrad has won. Now 9 games for Smug. Straight. 9 straight. So for KBrad to win here, he's got to win the next 6 games. Next 6 games straight.
And Smug just looks so prepared for these matchups.
Man, that was a big fears from KBrad that he didn't confirm. That was a crushing medium kick he didn't confirm. And that's usually something he's so on point about, right? Is hit confirming those straight normals into the drill. It's a bad sign.
Especially at the range that he's playing at, he's still doing a great job. But you can see he's questioning it a little bit because he's playing even a little further back now. But look at this offense. Trigger's still not a threat right now, and we know how much of a game changer that is.
And there's the stun. This should be a round for KBrad. It is. It's the kind of round he's been looking for, but I feel like it might be a few games too late. It's going to be very hard to win 6 straight against a character like Balrog, who's so explosive, right?
And we've seen this before. We've seen Smug go down 1 round, losing to crazy offensive stuff, and then he comes back, and next thing you know, he's hitting buttons.
Right.
Oh, nice back medium punch right there. It's the throw.
Oh, unsafe, yeah. No punish from KBrad again. Man, that's a lot of drops. Drops that he can't afford to be having. Big jump. Now he has the offense.
Nice.
He's looking for that crushing fierce. He can hit confirm that in a critical art.
Gets the throw. Here comes Smug. Trigger is active. And
we got him.
And KBrad, you know, he wants to get out of this situation. Of course he's going to hit buttons. Has one more chance right now. And gets the throw and set point right now for Smug.
And that's the kind of crazy deficit you see Smug on so little life. And he just has no issue bringing it back. He just is like, all right, well, I'll walk forward, and this is what's going to happen. And now it's set point.
Oh, standing medium kick.
Out of range of the throw, but no punish or anything from KBrad. Cornered already as KBrad, and this is a bad, bad spot to be.
And look at the Cray life over here. Oh.
Interrupted, yeah. Smug was in the middle of that standing heavy kick. Now KBrad, he has some pressure for himself, but you see Smug, he's just surviving. He's done a good job of mixing up his defensive options, and he's been rarely wrong. He's almost always been on the right side of whether he should, you know, throw tech or whether he should hit a button, whether he should just kind of play cool.
KBrad needs to be really careful right now. Knew a trigger was coming, and look at him. Just
how many of those ducks in a row did he just have to do? Oh, come on. All right.
Nice confirm. And you see the disrespect that's coming out right now. Gets the throw into the corner. Now this is going to be dangerous.
Another throw. Man, this game is not over. Smug with so much meter.
Yeah, plenty of...
Another
Get back
throw.
in the corner. You thought it was over?
And the button. KBrad, he can chip here. He's got to maybe find a solution to do it.
Oh, he wanted you to block.
Another throw, Smug. The activation.
Oh,
no,
he didn't confirm. He gets it this time.
Chip.
Oh my God. By the hair on his chinny chin, man, he was dead. I thought this was over already, man.
I thought that was that for sure. 9-5.
Uh-oh, it's not over. Uh-oh, it's not over. KBrad looking unfazed.
He needs 5 straight.
And you see Smug just walk up. Gets thrown.
Yeah, but he gets tagged for it. That's one thing he's got to be careful about. Back throw already to the corner.
Nice.
Oh, hit confirm, the jab, jab, dash punch, and the anti-air. That's one of the new things in this season, is that it is a motion instead of a charge move. Much easier to do, and that's going to be a big jump. Not the EX, so it's not going to be able to kill. And KBrad spent bar. That means he's all in on this round. Committed a resource. Whoa, the throw bait, but it wasn't a punish.
My heart actually skipped a beat right there.
And you know, he hasn't done that. He hadn't done that the whole set. Not versus Justin, not versus KBrad. So far, that was the first time he's ever gone to that. And now, again, set point for Smug. Just a little low forward for KBrad.
Gets that throw again. He's definitely going to try to push to that corner. He wants that. He wants to have this entire screen under his control. Eats an EX dash punch and wakes up into that jab. Needs to be really careful. And we're watching KBrad not confirm. Very uncharacteristic. Oh my God, stuffs it. Not going to spin the rest.
Punish.
But trigger is on the table now for Balrog, and there it is. If he can survive this.
You see those turns that he's doing with the V skill? Oh, he could have confirmed, but he missed. Throw bait, but man, Smug He still has a chance. He's one hit.
Another throw.
Next throw might kill. The V reversal out. No, he missed the dive kick, but no punish from Smug.
Oh
and
my God.
hit.
I couldn't even talk.
It was so scary, and he comes back again, KBrad.
I feel like I'm playing this match. All right,
He's
let's
surviving. He's surviving. We're about
go.
even on meter.
Scraps.
Good blocks from KBrad. Oh, the range is so scary, man. That throw whiff right there is so terrifying.
I actually thought that was the match, and I didn't know it was another round.
Oh.
All right. So,
Man. KBrad surviving on the corner. He got the hit. And the throw.
and it
First time
seems
he's
like
landed that.
Balrog does not have a problem getting hit because he knows once trigger comes in, he's back in the game.
He's chilling. The jump, but he didn't have V. Man, look at how close Smug is to V-trigger. If he had that, KBrad might be dead. Right now, oh, he pops.
Okay.
Man,
Button
gotta
needs
watch
to be
out.
careful.
That V skill, he still has charge while he does that. KBrad gonna activate.
Look at the defense.
And
Gets the
Smug
throw.
does have critical arts,
He
so you
lost
can't
a
jump
lot of
dive
life.
kick. Okay, now he can. Anti-air.
Don't get
Oh,
thrown.
we got hit.
He
EX at the end of
You're
this.
dead.
And that is that.
And that is that. Mr. KBrad goes down to Pie Smug. What a set.
That was an insane set, and for the first time in what feels like years.
Yeah, I know,
It's been
right?
about a decade. There is a new King of the Hill final.
An
It is
East Coast.
an East Coast
King of the Hill.
On our fourth week of King of the Hill, East Coast versus West Coast, we now finally have an East Coast King, and it's none other than Pie Smug.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back,
We're going to get to hear from both of our players here, hear what they thought about the set, get into things there. But man, what a crazy one it was. As you can see on the screen, Pie Smug took it over to KBrad and is finally the person to overthrow KBrad as King of the Hill. So when we get back in just a minute, we'll be able to talk to the players, see what they think, and wrap things up for you guys. We'll see you then. Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back to ESL King of the Hill. I'm joined by Smug, this week's champion. Congratulations, the new King of the Hill.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, you and I were sitting over there when KBrad was doing his interview. I got to see your reaction as some of the crazy things KBrad was saying.
Yeah. Can you refresh my memory what he was saying? What was the first words? He said something like, I got to body that kid.
I feel like he said something like, I got to body that kid, right? That was like one of the and he slammed the desk. You know, there was a lot of like, you know, the chest was being puffed up, and you were kind
Yeah,
of looking at him like,
I
yo,
was
what's
just like, really? Okay, all right, okay.
That's pretty much what I saw. I saw you looking around. You looked at me to confirm that I had heard it.
Yeah, I'm like, I know I'm not the only one that heard that. You know, did you?
I had heard it. You know, I heard all the words that were coming out of his mouth. I mean, you know, and that was right after you gave Justin the 10-1.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I have full respect for
Right.
Justin Wong. All right,
But
full respect.
what about KBrad?
Oh, I have a lot to say to KBrad. You see, first of
Okay.
all, I just had to. Well, when I played him, he won the first game.
The
He
first
got
4
that.
games.
The
First
first,
4 games.
Yeah. So the first game, I'm like, okay. And then out of nowhere, just the next 3 games was just like a complete blowout. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me go back to the character select screen. Let me rethink this a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm looking like Betty White out there, okay? You know?
Yeah. It was not looking good, yeah.
Yeah. So then I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? Let me just take it slow, you know what I mean? Let me just approach it differently. So then I postulated his possibilities in his game. So when I did that, I just out of nowhere just downloaded him out of nowhere.
It was instant download?
With the greatest of ease.
The greatest of
With
ease, the most
you
instant
saw,
download?
You know something? So I thought about the matchup,
Yeah.
and I saw the way Wolfcrone handled it. So the way he handled it, I was like, okay. I took a little notes. You know, I got my pad and my pen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I had to do.
You just had to wipe your hands? And,
I didn't do all of that.
You didn't do all that, right? Okay.
I postulated his possibilities though with the greatest of ease. I just had to do that.
Oh, dang.
I
So
thought
you
about
went down.
Grandma Smug, and I
Grandma
thought about
Smug.
her too. And you know, when I was at the character select screen, I was like, I don't want to let her down. You know, I don't. But I hanged in there. So yeah.
That was pretty good. So, you know, were you at all worried when you were down 4-0 and then came back 9 straight, or were you just chilling?
Of course not, because
You just knew that was it?
if you knew who I was,
Oh.
all right, I am Warhog, okay?
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to
You
let
just
y'all
have to
know.
clarify for the people out there they didn't know.
They did not know, all right?
Yeah.
I know Trunks is watching. I see you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Team Pie, okay?
Team Pie, of course.
Yeah.
Where they can find you streaming over at Team Pie NYC. I mean, to me, that looked like a usual day on your stream, right?
You know, what day is it? What day is it? Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it was just a Tuesday for me. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
a Tuesday.
I'm just chilling in Cali. That's all I'm really here for. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to me,
they
it looked
said,
pretty convincing.
They said, you want to play a first team of 10 with Justin Wong and KBrad? I was like, sure. You know, why not?
I
Okay.
mean, it was as easy as it gets. Like, I just saw you. You sat down. You went down 4. Then all of a sudden, you reached up, boom, pulled something out of
Yeah, I
your
thought
nose,
about-
and then that was that. You just had that quick, flicked KBrad away like a wayward booger, and that was that. I mean, I don't know how you did it.
Yo, it ain't counting on my boogers. All right.
Oh, okay.
all right.
I'm just making
It's
sure.
all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Do you have any for real thoughts about the match? I mean,
I still feel like Cammy destroys Balrog. That's how
Destroys.
I feel.
okay.
But I didn't let that get to me. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, because I heard KBrad talking about how Balrog is for sure top 5.
I disagree with
And
that.
you didn't like that at all.
Let me tell you my top 5. all
Okay.
right? It's Cammy, and Cammy. Okay. That's my top 5. All right.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel like
I thought you were going to throw
Yuri.
Trunks in there somewhere, but, you know, all right.
Nah, I feel like Cammy is definitely top 5. I don't feel like Balrog. I feel like he's right outside the top 5.
Okay.
You know, I would throw characters like Urian. He's really good.
All right.
I agreed with Justin Wong when he said Karin is still top 5.
Right,
I
okay.
still feel that way because everybody else, you know, they kind of got buffed or they got nerfed, but I feel like she's
about the
they
same.
left her alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She's kind of like with Nikali,
Mhm.
where I feel like both of those characters are kind of in this weird zone where no one talks about them, but they really are not that different from season 1.
Yeah, they slept on, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I just want to say congratulations again. Is there any final thoughts you have about this set and being the new ESL King of the Hill?
I just felt like what the thoughts were, well, for KBrad or just in general?
Just, you know, whatever you feel like.
Well, for KBrad, I just feel like he got to have a little bit better neutral. He got to work on that a little bit.
Got to work on the neutral, uh-huh.
He jumps a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Jumps too
So
much. All right, we'll
when
keep
you do
in mind.
that, you know, you get a little flow chart, and that's what I exposed.
Right, you
You know
expose
what
the
I'm
flow
saying?
chart.
I
Yeah.
had to do it.
Yeah, clearly.
But I just, you know, I just had to do what I had to do.
You had to do what you had to do. You had to show them that the East Coast had to come in here and dunk the West Coast.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
after 3 weeks of the West Coast winning straight, I was like, man, is it ever going to come down to an East Coast champ? I mean,
You know, just let me know. Just, you know, just dial me up, all right?
That's all we need? All right.
Just let me know. Just hit me up. Just say, yo, Smug, you want to play a set with such and such? I'll be like, man, I'll be down there tomorrow, all right?
tomorrow.
That's it.
That's all it is. You just need a 1 day notice?
Just a 1 day notice.
1 day notice. Well, I mean, a lot of big words from Smug. Again, congratulations on being King of the Hill, by the way.
No
This guy is
problem.
too good. I'm happy we get to keep him around. The Young Bucks. We got to stick together, you know. But now, We're going to hear some words from KBrad, who just took that L with Tasty Steve.
Ooh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw an electric first to 10 set. KBrad versus Mr. Pie Smug. It did not go the way you wanted to. Eyes over here. Come on, man. Let's How do you feel about the set?
Let me get that. Let me get this right quick.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. First of all, can we talk about everything Smug just said?
Let's go right into it.
Can we talk about it?
Go right into it.
Listen, this kid, because it's always the kids.
This whippersnapper, mind you. The whippersnappers.
These kids, man. It's always the kids.
Always the kids.
He said, did he watch our matches? I know he. I know he don't. I know he doesn't think. I know when he plays, like he doesn't think about the things that he does. It just happens.
Okay.
I was winning the neutral, and then no escape, and then it's over.
You're saying you were actually winning the neutral. You don't need to know much more.
100%, bro. 100%. No, what I tell you guys? What I tell you guys to get me off of this set? I said if you bring in Laura,
Okay.
if you bring in Urian, if you bring in Balrog. Luckily, Eduardo hasn't been playing as much as Smug. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I was somehow lucky enough to beat Eduardo. But you brought in the Balrog guy. It's okay. He did his thing. I understand. Congratulations to Smug. But don't say you was winning some neutral, bro. don't say that. Like, at least be honest with the people. At least say I wrecked them. I would say that, be like, yeah, bro, he wrecked me.
So those first 4 games, how did you feel about those?
Let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
The first 4 games, I was like, oh, he's losing neutral, of course. Like, kid has no neutral. It's fine. Then, next thing you know, he wins 1. I'm like, all right. He wins 2. I'm like, okay. I went for a chip kill.
Okay.
I didn't get it. I just got deep into no super. So I was like, this is it. This is it. This is where I lose. When that happened, I was like, when that happened, I was like, yep, Balrog about to do Balrog things. And you know how many times he popped? Like, can we just get a highlight? Can you talk to the people? Can we just get a highlight reel?
Highlights of how many times he popped
and won the round. Can you just do that for me? Just do that. Just talk to the people, all the guys out here at ESL. Can we just look at he popped and then won? Like, actually, do this. No, can you edit it? Can you edit it? If I even have full health, can you just show it popped and then KO? Can you just do that?
I'll talk to the guys.
Talk to them, please.
And we'll see what we can do.
Please just talk to them. I love everybody at ESL because they're going to do it, I know. We're going to have the highlight reel. It's going to say, oh, no escape, and then, KO. So, yeah, I understand. I understand what it is.
So, once again, how do you feel about that match? What is the count on that matchup? If somebody said, Balrog, Cammy, what's the matchup? What would you say?
I think maybe slightly Cammy's favor. Like, maybe like, hey, you know. It's one of those things because the Balrog doesn't have to think. Okay. You know, the Cammy player is thinking and working, you know. The Cammy player has to put in work. You understand? Right. Balrog doesn't have to put in any work.
He just gets out there and just swings.
He just does stuff, you know. And it just works. But that's what he's used to. He played Dudley. He didn't care back then. He's used to that.
You gonna call this man a Neanderthal and he's sitting right there? Listen,
Smug is used to playing like this. It's okay. It's all right.
You consoling me like I lost.
Listen, it's all right. Listen, everybody lost when he won. Everybody lost. You understand? Now listen. Now answer this question, because I'm interviewing you now. Okay. I'm interviewing you. How many weeks is he gonna win?
I don't know. I gotta see. I want to see. First off, we have to see who he's gonna play next.
Okay.
And then I will give you an accurate judge.
Okay.
Well, either way, I hope you enjoyed yourself, Mr. King. Once and former King. I'm sure we're gonna see Mr. KBrad. Where will you be next?
I'm never coming back.
But where will you be next, though?
Oh, I'm gonna be at undefeated with Justin.
Where can the people contact you? Where can they see you?
I don't want nobody contacting me. No, don't contact me. Don't contact me, man. Don't come into my stream. Don't come into my stream. Don't message me on Twitter. Don't hit me on Facebook. Don't send me nothing, bro. You can send me a box of chocolates or something so I can get some wine, you know, because we whining out here. We whining about Balrog. So I need my chocolates to go with my wine. You know what I'm saying? What else you have with wine? Cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese,
Okay.
throwing a little smooth
We need
jazz,
some- yeah,
cheese,
some
wine.
Yeah,
Okay, little
We're going
chocolate.
to get that after this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this cheese and wine. Make sure my boy feels a little better because we ain't going to be able to contact him.
You can.
We will come back after this with more ESL King of the Hill. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey everybody, welcome back to ESL King of the Hill. We just had some very insightful, informative interviews here. Maximum Esports. You know, it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was pretty professional. And being a tasty person, I know
Right.
salt when I taste it. And the sodium levels in here are off the charts. My skin is drying out. It's getting dangerous in here.
You know, you were over there in the danger zone. I was up here. We were having a blast. You know, it was a good time. I had an excellent interview with Smug. Got a chance to talk to him after that King of the Hill performance. That was pretty impressive stuff from him. Man, he just cleaned house today, huh?
Yeah, man, I was... both of these sets today, I was surprised by both of them. We actually learned a lot. I know I learned a lot
For
about
sure.
the matchup itself, how it works out. I mean,
Yeah.
the adjustments that were made.
I've never seen somebody interview you before. That was really impressive. That's something new that I've never seen. Like in the middle of it, he just grabbed the mic like he was Mika and was like, "Hey!" And he just started like
he sold the
spouting
promo.
up. Yeah.
Oh man! So I mean, we have a lot to do after this. That includes I have to get wine and chocolates and cheese
Wow,
for
of course.
KBrad because my dude is salty. I got to make sure he's okay. You know, I got to take her home base.
Yeah. Definitely he's going to be a little out of it. Look, you know, this is ESL King of the Hill. It goes on every week. Next Tuesday, there's going to be a special episode where we kind of recap everything that's happened so far in ESL King of the Hill. Definitely tune in next week. That'll be on twitch.tv/ESL, 3 p.m. like usual. Usual time. You guys want to tune in and check out King of the Hill ESL special episode next week. Just take a look back at all the awesome sets we've had. All the way back in Season 1, we had a different king. The long reign of
I know,
KBrad.
right?
And then what you guys just saw here this week.
Yeah, so we're giving you guys the timeline. We want you to know who won, how they won. Just make sure you guys are up to date on our possible next matchups. Get a little info on those matchups because you guys are learning when we learn
Yeah.
because you're watching these first to 10 sets, and I hope you're taking this knowledge and applying it the right way, you know?
Yeah, and if you want more knowledge about where to find ESL Street Fighter events, you can do so down below at twitter.com/ESLSF. That is, of course, the social channel. We can find out all the fighting game stuff going on with Street Fighter at ESL, you know, the King of the Hills, other events that they're interested in putting on. If you want to tweet them and talk to them, you know, or find out about any of the sets that are happening, you can, of course, do so. And if you'd like to find out about any of the other fighting games happening in the world, news, you know, updates, content, all that kind of stuff, you can do so every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Ultra Chen TV show. You and I will be there with the main two, David and James, the Ultra Chen members, the namesakes of the show.
Of course.
Older than time itself will
Yes.
be there tonight
They smell
talking
like
about
it.
all things. Yeah, oh, for sure. We'll be in there, the ancient tomb, the dusty tomb that is the Ultra Chen TV studios, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well, with that being said, I believe that's all we have for you, but make sure.
Hashtag make sure KBrad is okay.
Yeah, please.
I mean, I'm worried
'Cause
about
he just
him.
walked out. Like, he just left.
It was like a cartoon. As soon as like the interview was over, he walked through the wall. There's like a cutout of him in the wall, like a cartoon. He just burst through, and he's gone. There's like the the water bottle he was holding is in there and everything. It's tough times. We're gonna have to get that replaced.
Make sure KBrad is okay. I know he said not to tweet him, but that's what happens. You go through a moment of heartbreak, and
Yeah.
that's when he needs to be spoken to the most. Don't take his anger as a sign to leave him alone. Reach
needs
out.
love.
He needs that love. It's really close to Valentine's Day. I know how that feels. Reach out to my man KBrad and make sure he is okay.
you know, other than that, we've had a pretty normal day of ESL King of the Hill
Every
here.
Tuesday. I
Every
mean,
Tuesday.
Street Fighter 5, King of the Hill, ESL, you know where to find us.
See you guys next week at ESL King of the Hill.